Hello? I reckon that we are live. We are live. I think that we are live. We live, guys? Sweet. We are live. We are off and rolling. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sunday afternoon footy at the Adelaide Oval, where he's going to be my team, the Crows, taking on Collingwood. Big game this. Massive game. Massive game. Just found out. Right. Feel free to chuck a hi in the chat. Feel free to chuck a hi in the chat. Yep, if you're new, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Feel free to share this one on with friends. But yes, we are in for a good game here. We are in for a great game. Right. Feel free to leave your predictions in the live chat as well. We had a banger stream last time. It was definitely the best. I mean, I've only done 2 streams, but it was the best stream that I'd ever done last time. So yeah, hopefully this is going to be another cracking game. Both the games which I've streamed so far have been good games, so it's pretty exciting. But yes, hello and welcome everybody. But yeah, feel free to leave your... Oh, that's a bit loud actually. But yeah, feel free to leave your predictions for this game in the comment section. In the live chat, sorry, not in the comment section. Right. This is one of the games of the round. Easily won the games of the round at the Adelaide Oval. The Crows are good there. We know that. And the Pies, they've got a big test. 5-day break for them. 5-day break for Collingwood. And they're going to have to get straight back into things. 7 people watching, which is a great start. Feel free to chuck down your thoughts, your prediction in the live chat. We'll go through the subs before we start. Who are the medical subs going to be? And Laird is playing, for anybody wondering. Rory Laird is playing. And at the other game, it's 21-26. Gold Coast in front at halftime. Subs for this game. Let's just get them up real quick. Right. Subs for this game. And talking about subs, if you are new, please do make sure to leave a like on the stream and subscribe. Here we go. So Adelaide are 4-2, Collingwood are 5-1. Harry Schonberg is going to be Adelaide's sub. Will Kelly is going to be Collingwood's sub. So interesting stuff there. And now it is just wait and see. 2 minutes away before the game gets underway. We've got a big contest here though. It is a massive contest. Right. Here we go. Yeah, feel free to leave a live chat in the comments. In the live chat, sorry. But yes, here we go. 7 people watching, which is a good start. Feel free to leave a live chat. But yeah, my team, the Crows, playing Collingwood. So this is going to be a very interesting live reaction, and hopefully we can get the job done. I didn't tip us though. Bit silly, but the Crows are well and truly in with the upset. If Collingwood win this game, they'll go top. If Adelaide win this game, they will go equal top with like about 6 other clubs. Here we go. Coin toss. And Jordan Dawson has won to start the game. The Crows have won something. And yes, the Crows have won something already. Alright. Alright, so here we go. Not too far away at all. Alright. Here we go. We are ready to get underway here for the Crows versus Collingwood. Here the Adelaide Oval. Beautiful at twilight as well, the Adelaide Oval. Absolutely beautiful. We'll check the connection. Excellent connection as we have been in. Yeah, but feel free to leave a live chat. Chuck something in the live chat if you want. My tip, Collingwood by 7. And it is the bounce. We are about to get underway for this contest, so we'll be ready to start the timer. And yeah, alright. Got the timer up, ready to start. Here we go. Big game. Probably the best game of the round. Adelaide versus Collingwood. The Adelaide Oval, both sides are in very good form. They're both coming off of very good winning streaks and both coming off of arguably very tough wins. Crows just beat the Hawks by 3 and Collingwood got over Essendon after coming back from 28 points. Here we go. We are ready to get underway at the Adelaide Oval for the Crows and the Pies. We're off and running. Let's just get back onto OBS. Alright, here we go. Out in the middle to Goey. Flicks it out to Crisp. To Frampton, playing up against the Crows, which is his former side. He's going to send the ball inside 50 for Collingwood. Away from Hill. Worrell, Michaelaney, Smith. Oh, overcooked the handball too far. Off the ground, Laird. And what's this going to be? Looks to be Johnson down. The Pies have got big man problems as well. And that looks to be Ash Johnson got tripped. So it'll be Collingwood free kick. Collingwood free kick. Johnson. Going to go short. Dacos, I believe. Yep, Josh Dacos this one will be. Where's he going to go? Short or is he going to go long? He's going to go to about 40 out. Frampton nearly got the mark. Laird and O'Brien both on him. Laird picks it up. Gives it over to Rochelle, who's been great this year. The handball was nice. To Taylor, are they going to... No, sorry, to Saligo. They're going to go corridor. Oh, it was a bit of a wobbler. And Fogarty's going to be wrapped up. Down on the wing. Bit of a wobbler there from Saligo. Wasn't the greatest there from Saligo. Here we go. O'Brien, he wins the hit out. He'll have a good day today, O'Brien. Josh Dacos now. Down to Noble. They can send this one back inside 50 again. To the 50. Johnson got out the back. He's going to have a shot, is he? No. He's going to give it to Hill. No, he's not. Oh, sold the candy around Worrell. Kicks it up to the top of the square. Hinge. Good grab, Hinge. That's the stuff that you like to see there from the Crows' defence. Starting early. Hinge, good grab. He's going to go wide. To Murray. Walker. That's a nice hunger-tested mark. He's going to go inside to the corridor now. They're going to look wide. They're going to find... Oh, Hoskin Elliott picked that one off. Easy pickings there for Will Hoskin Elliott. Found that a little bit too easy. It's been a good day of footy so far today. Richmond Gold Coast should be a good game, which I'll be able to keep you guys updated on that one throughout the course of this one. And Essendon and Geelong was a interesting game as well. McCreary sends it down the line. Oh, a bit high on Michaelaney, I reckon. Took him a little bit high. McCreary came running back through. He goes inside 50. Elliott's there. Does he have a shot? Oh, he couldn't quite pick it up, and he's going to end up disposing of it only just. Duday now. Rush kick straight to Jordan De Goey. So that's not ideal for Adelaide. G'day, says Spencer's Aviation. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello. Oh, Dacos. Does he get a soccer? Jones. Flicks it out to Hinge. Back to Jones, who was under pressure. And now, they got this one to Saligo. They are out here, Adelaide. Rochelle, can he work it out? Oh, I don't think there's too much ahead of the ball for him to kick to. He's going to slow it down on the wing. Where's he going to look? He's going to go short inside. Hinge. Oh, here we go. That's Pedler. He's out. He has a shot. Long, vacant square. Oh, behind. First score of the day, Adelaide. First score of the day, Adelaide. It's going to be a behind. It was just a sit out and see kind of ball. How are we, says Spencer Aviation. Yeah, I'm pretty good, especially that my team is playing. How about you? How you going? Duday. So that one was Shoal. Now Duday's chasing it. Hoskin Elliott's happy to see it over the line. Feel free to leave your tips in the comment section. What you think is going to happen. We've been live for 10 minutes now, and it's been a good game so far. Even though it's only 4 minutes in, but yeah. Anyway, though, now the umpire throws the ball in just outside Adelaide's 50. O'Brien down to Dawson. He's been so good as our skipper, Jordan Dawson. Can you show the game? Says L Tim's. No, not allowed to. but I can, like, this is a live reaction, so it'll just be my reaction, but I'll be able to commentate it. I'll be able to commentate the best I can to give you the best that you can possibly see, but at the moment, side bottom's wrapped up near the boundary. I'm good. Who do you go for? I go for the Crows. Yeah, I go for the Crows. So, very excited to be streaming a game of theirs. But it's not going to be an easy win either. Collingwood are a tough side. Dacos off the ground. Now the Crows, they've got it on the half-back line. Duday. Michael Laney with a shrug. Is he going to be caught holding the ball for that? Don't think so. Little lucky there. Little bit of a shrug. Don't argue. He didn't get penalised, which I'm obviously happy about that. Ball up. Side bottom. Just got the handball away. It's going to be going down to the line. Dacos. Keys is on Dacos. That's massive. Looks like he's going to be getting tagged. Mitchell. The Crows got to get set up defensively here. Tom Mitchell's got room to run. He's got lots of room to run. He goes with the old-fashioned touchdown. High long ball at the top of the square. O'Brien drifting back. Elliott dangerous. O'Brien going again. Murray smashes that ball out of there. Fogarty more one-on-one. It's going to be a holding Adelaide's way to Darcy Fogarty. I go for the Swans. Not great time to be a Swans fan. Yeah, it was a tight loss yesterday there for the Swans. Very tight loss, and yeah, they probably should have had that one, but the Giants just worked their way back into it late. Laird, who's a big inclusion after perhaps maybe not even playing in this game. He is. Oh, what was that from Duday? Straight to Crisp. Now more. Down the line. Good mark. Keys now. He's in the centre of the ground. Where does he want to go? He's going to go even further inboard now to Butts. So we're inside the centre square now. And more on the backish side of it. Butts is just going to go long onto the 50. O'Brien's there. Good pack mark, O'Brien. Got to go. Might be back later. All right. See you, Spencer's Aviation. I appreciate you swinging by, though. I appreciate everybody that swings by, as I always say. Side bottom. Flicks it out to Frampton. He's going to go short to Nick Dacos, who, if Keys is on him, suspect might be tagged. Nick Dacos now. Where's he going to look? He's going to look down the line, but short. That's a great kick to Noble. That is a great kick to Noble right there. Other game scores 21-32, Gold Coast in front. Noble. Down the line. Smashed away again, but Saligo's there. Rochelle, there can be overlap run here. Dawson in the middle of the ground. He had one more onto Pedler, who's got to get away from Dacos. He just fumbled it. Sloan off the ground. That's the smart way. Now it's Maynard, Keys, and Fogarty. Keys off the ground. To Darcy Fogarty. He can have a shot. In the square was Walker, but it just misses. Oh, man. 2 behinds early for Adelaide is not the best of looks so far. Not the best of looks. How many have we got watching at the moment? We've got 6 watching. I appreciate everybody that's swinging by so far. So Nick Dacos is going to be kicking it in. Oh, just the wrong side of the post. Disappointing there. Moore, he went straight up the guts to Darcy Moore. Where's he going to look now? He's going to go again, corridor bound. Little bit of a too easy kick there to Maynard, but Jones came in last moment to fist it away. Now Keys, his handball was to nobody. Side bottom stripped of it. He went back in, Crisp. Now it's just a high up and under ball into the centre here. It's a one-on-one. Ginnivan couldn't quite get there. Scholl tracks it. He's got Dacos hot on his heels. Scholl, great work. Dawson, corridor bound kick. Gee, that was risky. Might work here for Jones. Noble's going to get there first. And he runs away. Side bottom again. Tapped it onto Hoskin Elliott. It's out here ahead of Elliott. Sockers it off the ground. Good little shin smother there. Now Michael Laney's got it. It's going to be a ball up. Alright. Yeah, Pendlebury's a big out for the Pies, as we know, with that eye problem after Anzac Day, and short recovery time does mean less time to recover from injuries. So, yeah, Collingwood, they'll be disappointed that they don't have him there. Dawson out of the stoppage. Walker sold a bit of candy, looks up, goes long, It's going to be a vacant square again. Does he get the right bounce? Oh, it's just going to pot. It's just going to stop. Quain is going to rush it through for a behind. 3 behinds early here for Adelaide. It's not the greatest of looks so far, especially considering that they really should have a goal by now. How many have we got watching again? 6 watching. So Nick Dacos, he gets easy disposal with kick-ins. Where's he going to look? Oh, that's a turnover. This has got to be worth a goal. Pedler to Walker. Just have a shot, Walker. He has a shot. It's bending, it's bending, it's bending. It's there. First goal, Adelaide. That's what we needed. First goal, Adelaide. 9-0 at the moment. And the Crows have looked good. And, they're getting stuck into each other. Crisp, Dawson, Walker, Maynard, Mitchell gets involved. Scholl, Fogarty. They're all having a bit of a fight at the moment. All having a little bit of a fight. Stops now. Only 4 people watching. Hopefully we can bump that one up a little bit. But I appreciate everybody that is watching right now. Great snap there from Walker. That's just great. The stuff that you love to see there from Taylor Walker. And he's still going strong as well. He's having a great season. And he's still going strong at his age. It's great to see there from the Tex. Great to see. Bit of candy around Crisp. Pretty comfortably. 27-38 in the other game. Gold Coast leading at the moment. Richmond do have that that Marvel hoodoo, as we do know. If that game is a good finish, I might check that one out a little bit later. Right, anyway, though, back into the middle. Dacos soccers it off the ground. That seemed to be a little bit of a trend today, up to 7 people watching. Keys, Sloan, Jones, Short, just paid 15 to lead. I don't know if that went 15, but Rory Laird's got it. Surely he kicks this one. Yes, he goes down the line. Murphy. That's got to be a free kick to Murphy. Yes, it is. Murphy looks. Got to get this one inside 50 here. He does exactly that. He goes inside 50. Oh, nearly Thilthorpe flying over the top. Mitchell, Moore, Kruger. Side bottom. Back to Kruger. Oh, he just brushed off Hinge. And kicked it high. Sloan, it was just a dumping ball. And Sloan sits underneath it. Nicely done, Rory Sloan. Rory Sloan. High long kick inside 50. To the square. Scholl. Is he going to be called holding the ball? Yes, he is. Dacos. Short kick out wide the side bottom. Played it on. Down the line. Now, Sloan. Laird. Butts. They're going all the way back to Miller. All the way back to Michaelaney. So they gave up 30 metres there. But they sending this one long to a 2-on-1. Sloan good mark. He shaped the handball. He didn't play on though. Inside 50. Fogarty nearly. Rankin. Oh, sold some candy. Goes the banana. What a finish. Isaac Rankin. Yes. Oh, yes, Isaac Rankin. Big name recruit for Adelaide. And yes, now he is showing his skills. And it's 15-0 at this stage. A very interesting game so far. Halfway through the term. And the Crows lead it by 15. Good start, Adelaide. Great to have Isaac Rankin back in his home state at the Adelaide Crows. And he is playing well so far. Got 5 people watching at the moment. Hopefully we can try and bump that one up a little bit. But again though, as I say, I appreciate everybody that swings by. Doesn't really matter how many people we have. 7 people watching at the moment. Yeah, it doesn't really matter how many people we have. But yes, I do like it when people do. Yeah, I do like it when people are here. But yeah, anyway though, enough of that. Back to the game. 15-0. Oh, holding lead? No. Jones. It is going to be a holding free kick to Laird. Did look like he got hold there. He got held there. So, good call there by the umpire. Laird, he's going to go wide to Duday, who had room to run. He had a little bit of a paddock to run. He goes inside 50. That's a poor dump ball. Murphy dropped one he'd normally take, and now Noble's going to be taken over the boundary line. 15-0 so far. Adelaide by 15. My tip was Collingwood by 7. Should have tipped Adelaide, though. Never mind. Other game update, Richmond 27, Gold Coast 44. There we go. We'll be able to have a little look more into that game at half time. Anyway, though, Jones. High long ball. Oh, was Quainer being held there? Maybe. Umpire didn't pay it. Keys now with the shrug off of Murphy. Rankin in the pocket. He did drop the ball. Umpire paid dropping the ball. He hit the post. And it's going to be 50. Keys descent. Oh, so it's going to be a holding the ball against Ben Keys. Interesting. Very interesting free kick there. But fair enough, and the 50 for descent. Dacos, he's off. He's so dangerous, Josh Dacos. Michael Laney just got past him. Worrell got a... so that one was Murray, actually. Ginnivan has a shot. It's a bouncing ball. Wayne Miller, as casually as you like, will take it over for Collingwood's first score of the day. Touched or rushed behind, as it would be called. 8 people watching at the moment. Hello, Mizo does edits. Hello, welcome to the stream. Great to see you back. Great to see you back. This should be a great game. Feel free to leave your all your guys' predictions in the live chat. Love to read those. And these first 16 minutes have been very interesting so far. And yeah, if you haven't been around for the first 16 minutes, Isaac Rankin kicked a classic banana, selling some candy. And Walker kicked the first of the game as well. Maynard, they're back inside defensive 50 here at Collingwood. He's going to go switches on. Just out ahead of Oleg Markov, who got it out to side bottom though. And now McCreary, who ran around Keys. High long ball. Inside 50 for Collingwood. Ginnivan's out the back. It might go to the boundary. It will go to the boundary. 11 people watching. Stream high so far. Go Crows, says Mizo does edits. Yes. Go the Crows. Hopefully they can get the upset win in this game, because it would be definitely more of an upset than what most people would have expected. But anyway, though, let's just wait and see. Alright, O'Brien wins the ruck contest. DeGoey, nearly. Mitchell, yes, shovels it out. Side bottom. Top of the square, yes, it's only Wayne Miller there, who goes to Jones. Sloan, Laird, dumps it out of there. It's going to be a bit of a foot race, perhaps. Fogarty did very well. He picked it up, he dropped it. He's trying to sock it off the ground. Could have been a kicking in danger free. Umpires don't pay those a lot anymore, though. Noble goes short. Over McCreary's head. And Duday's very happy just to see that one over the boundary. Which, why not? Why not? Excellent connection still. That is absolutely amazing. Right. Okay. Right. Here we go. Alright. 15-1 early. Scrappy contest. Other game if you guys want the update. Gold Coast 50. Richmond 33. Richmond do not play well at... Jamie Elliott's going off blood rule. Yeah, Richmond do not play well at Marvel. And if half-time falls a good enough time, we might be able to go and catch the end of this one. Perhaps. During half-time, which we might do that. Perhaps instead. But yeah. We'll just have to wait and see when half-time comes around. That's still a very long time away, and there's still plenty of time to go in the other game as well. But this game is our focus. DeGoey wrapped up straight away. Eric Kennedy, first time I've tuned in. Nice, cooling, well done. One-eyed pie, I'm afraid. Well, hello, Eric, and welcome to the stream. Yes, it's been an interesting start. Thanks for the great comments. I appreciate those. Right. Adams. Oh, a little bit of a pour off the inside of the boot there. Saligo picks it up. Oh, rubbish handball to Jones. Just put him under more pressure. Ginnivan. A little bit of a shove of Dawson there. Could have been a light free kick. Umpire didn't pay it. And now it's in congestion. It's going to be a ball up. So Elliott's off the ground at the moment. And the Crows kicked the first 2 goals of the game, with Walker and Rankin being the goal scorers. Saligo's now going to be wrapped up. And that's going to be another throw-in. So about 45 out from Collingwood's goal, so there's definitely time, well not time, but definitely a chance for a little snap out of here. Clearance is 4-7 at the moment in favour of Collingwood. Right, we're already 19 and a half minutes in, 10 people watching at the moment, 6 minutes 24 to go game time, and Collingwood still haven't put up a goal just yet, so it'll be interesting to see if they get one. Top of the square for the Pies, fisted away, Michael Laney over the boundary. Very happy to see that one over the boundary, and it's going to be in Collingwood's end again. Excellent connection still, which is great. And alright, here we go. Ginnivan in the area. Dacos in the pocket. He could not. Oh, and he missed. He nearly. Perfect snap from the boundary. Looked on target until it just drifted away. But that looked very good. We'll just go ahead and just put down the text a little bit there. Just give me a moment. Yeah, there we go. I'm just going to go select the font. Just going to chunk the font down a little bit. Alright, just had to do a few little stream settings. Alright, back to the game. The Crows are switching. Michael Laney on the other side. He's going to go short and direct. That was a very nice kick to Saligo, I believe. Into the corridor now, Laird. He's got numbers. He's going to switch. That was a good switch. But to Murphy. Show inside 50. Too easy to Josh Rochelle there. That's great. He's going to be able to line up. He should be able to comfortably get it from here. Josh Rochelle, this is easy distance for him. 50 out. 8 people watching at the moment. Right. Josh Rochelle. 50 metres out. Bit of an angle. Let's see if he's got this in him and if he's accurate enough. Josh Rochelle. In he comes. And he's just missed it to the near side. So 2 goals, 4 for Adelaide. However, Collingwood are also 0 goals, 2. So it is a little bit fair in that kind of sense. Both sides have really missed some chances. I mean, Collingwood's chances have been quite hard, and well, I mean, they only really had that one chance through Dacos, which is quite a tough one from the pocket. The other one was a rush behind, and Adelaide, they've had a few easier chances, or chances which really could have been goals. Dawson, he's about 65 out, yep, 70 out. He looked short, because Rochelle was leading, goes over his head, but Pedler got it. Well, we can't be missing this. This has got to go through. This has just got to go through. Here we go. Luke Pedler really shouldn't be missing this. He's not too far out. He's maybe 40 out at the most. Oh, jeez. He misses to the near side, and the disappointment at the moment, which would be in the Adelaide players, coaching box and fans, would be quite extreme, as they have definitely missed some really gettable chances, which is always disappointing. Alright, there we go. Degoe, Mitchell, they go up the corridor here. Maynard was nearly involved. Mitchell, scoop out the back. That is an incorrect disposal. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was definitely going to be an incorrect disposal. You cannot scoop it out the back. Glad the umpire picked up on that. I thought that he was nearly going to miss it there, but thank goodness he didn't miss it. More juggling mark. So we're currently 3 minutes 5 to go game time. 17-2 at the moment. So Collingwood goalless term could be on the horizon. Be good if the Crows could get one more. Thilthorpe, good mark. We need to send this in. Saligo into the corridor. Got Murphy on the other side. We gave up 5 metres there, but we found him. He's going to go inside 50. There's some White jumpers around. It goes over the head. Noble dump kick out. Who's there? It's Adelaide representatives. AVPS Australia says hi, Flaming Footy. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello. Feel free to leave your prediction in the chat. If you're new, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, feel free to chat in the chat. So it's going to be a boundary throw. There's 2 minutes 28 to go. It's been a relatively short quarter. Been live for a little over 30 minutes at this stage. And let's see who can create something from here. I have a feeling there's one more goal coming this quarter. Hopefully it's going the Crows' way. Crows fan. Yes, I am a Crows fan. So yeah. Miller. Thilthorpe, is he going to get a chop of the arms? He is. Short kick on. Rochelle. He missed one from me. Collingwood by 2, says AVPS Australia. I reckon this is going to be a really close game. Either side could win it. I hope the Crows win it because I'm a Crows fan. But I did tip Collingwood as a safe bet, which I don't know why I did. But yeah. I just came back from the Essendon game. Oh yeah, that was a very high scoring game. I didn't catch all of it, but I watched a bit of it. Very high scoring, 104 to 132. High scoring shootout. Josh Rochelle, though, meanwhile, comes in. Here we go. It's a very similar angle to before. And he missed one from there. And, oh, Josh. Seriously, you got to be putting these ones through. The match fact, really, is that Adelaide have opened the door for every side this year to beat them due to inaccuracy. Hawthorn last week. GWS and Richmond all really did, what would be the word? Really were happy with Adelaide's missing because it kept them in the game. Hawthorn and the Giants should have been put away, and we probably could have led at 3/4 time if we had been more accurate against Richmond. So inaccuracy cannot happen here today, otherwise it'll be a very similar story to a few weeks that we've had this year. So yeah, Adelaide, they've got to get their kicking boots on from now. O'Brien, send him in. One more chance is coming. He handles to Murray. It's just a wobbler in, but the wobbler's going to work to Pedler. Been an addition this year into the senior side. He's looked at home in that midfield wing forward line role, and we've got 10 viewers at the moment, and this is a big kick off Luke Pedler's boot. You can't be missing this. This is a very similar place to where Rochelle had his last few shots. Where Rochelle had his last shot and he missed across the face. And he also missed one to the near side. Pedler's got to put this through. It looks good. The fans are happy. And the Crows have their third. That's massive. Massive goal, Adelaide. Pedler pops it home. It's 22 points at the moment. 22 points at the moment. Here we go. Got 5 people watching at the moment. I go for the Dons, says AVPS. Would have been a bit of a disappointing game, that one, against Geelong then. Yeah, it would have been a bit of a disappointing one against the Cats, but the Bombers have looked alright this year, though. They got Port Adelaide next week at this very venue, the Adelaide Oval, and it'll be interesting to see if they can. I reckon they'll be able to compete, the Bombers, against Port at the Adelaide Oval next week, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Do you think we'll win against Port Adelaide? I reckon the Bombers are every chance to beat Port Adelaide. I think the Power will probably scrape home by a small margin, but I think the Bombers will be in this game, in that game for most of it, especially against their performances against good sides like the Cats today. They still played relatively well against the Pies, against the Demons. That's quarter time. There we go. All right. Well, now we'll be able to have a little chat about that, about the Bombers game next week. Yeah, I reckon they could beat the Power in a bit of an upset. I think the Power should be able to win by a small margin, but yeah, the Bombers have been alright this year. Looks like it's raining there as well at the Adelaide Oval. I don't know if we're getting rain at the Adelaide Oval. I'll have a little look. Actually, I'll see if there's rain. Oh, 570 subscribers. Thank you to whoever just subscribed. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that subscribes. Right, I'll be just a moment. Let's see if we got rain for Adelaide Oval, and then we'll have a little look at the game so far. Right, let's see. Adelaide Oval weather. Alright. It is a 70% chance of rain today. 5 p.m. 10, 6 p.m. 10, 7 p.m. 10 percent. So there's not any rain coming until the night time for the Adelaide Oval. So no, we shouldn't have too much rain. There was 20% at 4. Interesting. Right, well, game review so far. Right, I'm just going to go and have a quick little look at the other game real quick. Richmond Gold Coast real quick and just check it out because I actually haven't watched any of that game yet. Right. Geez, 35. Richmond are 4-11 and Gold Coast are 9-3. Gee, that's a little bit of a disaster there for the Tigers. They've really shot themselves in their own foot in that. Right, AFL Fantasy right now. Rory Laird, 45. He's so big for the Crows. 38 for Nick Dacos, 33 for Rochelle and Noble, 32 for O'Brien, 31 for Saligo, and 30 for Pedler. So that's what's going at the moment. 1 goal, 2 for Pedler, who's contributed to... Richmond 4-11. I know. I'm watching that game right now because it's quarter time, the other one. Cannot believe it, though. I mean, they do need to try and get a little bit better at Marvel. They only play a few games, like a few home games there a year. But towards the back end of the year when they play the Dogs and the Saints there, that could very well cost a finals appearance, I think, there for the Tigers. And I tipped them to win this game. They lose this game, they go 1-6 and will stay in that bottom 4 and give Gold Coast a big win and a good look at finals. There's 3 minutes to go in the third term, so I'm not going to be on here for too long. But other goal scorers for the Crows include Rankin and Walker. Rochelle's got 2 behinds. Foldy's got 2 behinds and a behind for Nick Dacos. Disposals, Lem for Laird, 9 for Nick Dacos, 8 for Saligo, Josh Dacos, Noble and Mitchell. Marks, 5 for Laird, 4 for Rochelle. He's just such a big inclusion. He's Laird. Tackles, 4 for McCreary and Adams. Hit outs, 13 for O'Brien, 2 for Frampton. We've got 2.5 minutes to go. Oh, Gold Coast having another shot. Crows have won disposals, kicks, handballs inside 50s. Efficiency inside 50 as well. They've won the hit outs, but they're getting smashed in clearance for Adelaide. 4-10 in favour of Collingwood in total clearances. 1-2 centre clearances and 3-8 stoppage clearances. So it is in favour of Collingwood there. They'll probably want to get that area a little bit settled up. And that's another goal for Gold Coast. It's 35-63. And Richmond are in trouble. Richmond are in real trouble. They are in real trouble now. Right. Well, we'll go... Crows are smashing them in uncontested possessions as well. They're smashing Collingwood in that area. Smashing them in marks, 41-14. Marks inside 54-0. Contested marks 6-1. They've led for the whole contest so far, as we know. And, yeah, the quarter's a minute and a half away. But, yes, we'll just give me a moment. But, yeah, they are in real trouble, Richmond, in this game. But Collingwood are also in real trouble if they don't do something against Adelaide, because Adelaide have put them under the pump so far, but their inaccuracy has been a problem. Alright. Not too far away from the second term now. From the second term getting underway. But yeah. Still just having a quick little look at this Richmond Gold Coast game at the moment. If Gold Coast win, it'd be a massive win as well, which we'll be able to go through that at half time. In fact, the game's not too far away from ending though, really. Just going to the toilet, mate. All good. All good, AVPS. Didn't really have to say that if you didn't want to, but doesn't really matter. Alright, well, we should be heading back now to the Adelaide Oval for Adelaide vs Collingwood. Massive second quarter, and game could very well be on the line. Game could very well be on the line if... Yeah, game's on the line this quarter. Oh, hang on, wait, wrong thing. Right. 24-2. Very happy with that first quarter. I'll be able to review all the action at half time. But yes, right. Been live for 40 minutes. Let's go. 74 views in total, 10 current viewers. Great. I appreciate whether it's swung by so far. We've got a big second quarter coming up here. game well and truly on the line. Is it the end? Is it the end? Is that the end that the Crows are at in the first quarter? Is that the end that you want to be at? Well, we're going to be able to find that out because the second quarter is now underway. Here we go. O'Brien in the ruck versus Billy Frampton. And O'Brien's going to win it down. Dacos is going to get it. He's going to rove it. He's going to give it straight back to Jones. And the Crows are going to get the opening inside 50 this quarter. Oh, Thilthorpe over the head. Great little specky mark. And he's got to put this through to put some pressure on the Pies. If they kick this, it goes out to 28 points. And they're in real trouble. Riley Thilthorpe, it's relatively in front. There's a bit of an angle to it. Oh, that's a specky. I mean, he kind of got it on the way down, but over Quainer's head for a spectacular mark. And Riley Thilthorpe lines it up. He has a shot. Oh, my goodness. Kicking boots aren't on today. Somebody's got to go down and tell them to get their damn kicking boots on, because if they don't kick this straight, they're going to lose. And yeah, a good mark like that deserved a good finish. So I don't know why that kick just could not go through. Alright, we're going to check out channel again. Just give me a moment. 8 people watching at the moment. That's great to see, great to see, great to see. 570 subscribed, 8 people watching at the moment. Feel free to share this round to some of your friends if you want to. If you think they might be interested in the stream, let them know about it. Do they? And that's going to be fend off. A high fend off as well. I'm back. Alright. Nice. It's going to be Hinge's free kick. He's got the handball runner by. He doesn't want to take him on. He's just going to go short. He could have run off their shoal. A little bit unconfident. Got Laird. He had Keys. He's got Walker on the lead. Just a little too high for him. Couldn't quite stick it. Rochelle has a snap. Looks pretty poor. Yep, we'll miss. 3 old 8s. Doing a bit of a Richmond at the moment. Because at the moment Richmond can't kick straight in the other game. It's 35-63, 3/4 time other game. But yeah, we'll be able to check out that game, a full time that game. But it looks to be pretty boring at the moment. Duday inside 50, good kick to Rankin. This should go through. If you guys notice, Rankin's on the cover for this stream. And oh no, it's Saligo actually that had it. Oh no, he's given it off to Saligo. That's why. Rankin to Saligo. Saligo's a little bit further back, but it's an easier angle. And this has got to go through. 3 goals, 9. Oh, hang on, wait, we're in quarter 2. I've forgotten to actually do that. Sorry about that. Me, little lousy there. This has got to go 3. 3 goals, 9 won't sit well with me. This has just got to go through. We need to get off and running. Jake Saligo, very easy angle. Oh my goodness. It's almost a laughing matter at this stage now that they can't even kick straight. This is just disastrous. They've got the Pies on the pump. They could be like 50 at the moment to 2. They would have really put them under the pump, but they're still in the game. It's raining now. So this is going to turn things around completely. Could this rain? Side bottom. They're taking advantage of it at the moment. Is this going to be deliberate? It is. Oh, that's interesting. Deliberate free kick. That is interesting. Things have just turned up a notch. 9, 10 people watching at the moment. Down the line go the Crows. Thilthorpe, good contested mark. He's done that so well. Into the corridor, Saligo. They've got options out wide. He goes short inside 50. Horrible kick, 1v3. And I believe that was Kelly was always going to... not Kelly. What's his name? Murphy was always going to win that one. Now Hoskin Elliott on the wing. I think this will cost the Crows. I mean, it has in a couple of their games. It almost cost them versus Hawthorn. It cost them versus Richmond and GWS. So, yeah, from a fan that's watched those 3 games and has suffered in 2 of them, yeah, it's not great. 3 goals, 9 is not going to cut it for me. That was a risky kick. Duday, Saligo, out wide, run, McHenry. He has a bounce. Look up. He goes short. Well, he goes long enough to Rankin. He plays on. It's 2 1-on-1s inside 50. Walker uses his body well. It's going to get out the back, away from Murphy and Walker, and it'll be a boundary throw-in. Wow. It's been a good contest so far, though. It has been a very good contest so far. Yeah, I appreciate everybody that swung by so far. Boundary throw in here in the forward 50 for Adelaide. Crisp off the ground. Just had a little drink. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's happened here. I think that was going to be a hold in the ball, and it is to Jordan De Goey. Michael Laney. Handball to Laird. Jones. Step through traffic. Long high ball. It's out ahead of Rankin. And it's just going to dribble out of bounds again. So, I mean, they've had their chances. Adelaide, 3 goals, 9. They could be 9 goals, 3. I just saw Cardi and Lockie Miller at the G. Oh, yeah. Are they there at the, are they at Marvel for the, Suns game? Are they at Marvel for the, Gold Coast game? So I'd be pretty sure that they'd, probably go to that Gold Coast game and go for the Gold Coast Suns. Go for the Gold Coast Suns. But yeah. A lot of people getting behind the Suns, I've seen, AFL YouTubers. The Suns have got a bright future if they can actually like get a little bit of success this year and yeah, really compete. They won't. Not a lot of players will want out, and they'll have a good future. Oh, for goodness sake, it's another behind Rankin this time. I'm not very happy. Nah, the Dons game. Oh, interesting. The Dons game, they probably went to Marvel after. Oh, yeah, because Lockie Miller would have been at, yeah, that makes sense now, because he would have been at the Cats game, obviously, because he's a Cats supporter. Makes sense, yep. Interesting. Yep. Well, I mean, the Cats played very well. They'll be happy people that the Cats won. And I mean, Hawkins kicked like 8 or something like that. But anyway, 3 goals, 10. 3 goals, 10. Yeah, right. 11 people watching. I highly appreciate everybody that swung by. Shoal. Dawson. Flicks the handball back to Laird. Back all the way to Murray. Out of bounds on the full. 11 people watching. That is absolutely amazing. How many subscribers have we got at the moment? 570. Right. Side bottom. Goes corridor bound from the kick in, or from the free kick in from the boundary. De Goey. Oh, that could have been nearly called holding the ball. And it is called holding the ball. Oh, even me goes, that's a little bit stiff, even though I'm a Crows fan, but free kick, lucky there, Walker. Just have a shot, Walker, just have a shot. He hooks it around the body, just past Stillthorpe. Has he done the fend off? He might have run himself into some trouble. He hasn't. It's going to be a ball up. 8 minutes in, 14 minutes and 3 to go in the term. 12 people watching, so we're getting to the stream high at the moment. I think it is a stream high 12. Crisp. Bangs it out of there. Butts. Got to get this one over the boundary. Good on you. Good on you, Jordan Butts. He gets it over the boundary line. Reset for Adelaide, but they need to kick a few goals here. Even if it's just 2 more goals, it just puts a bit of pressure on Collingwood that they are down. And even though they came back from 28 points last week after playing relatively poor against the Bombers for the first few quarters. So that's one thing the Crows do have to think about. They've got to run this game out fully, and they have to build out this lead. 28 points against Essendon wasn't enough. Big learning curve for the Adelaide Crows. If you are leading at 3/4 time, you'd want to be leading by about 40. Have a bit of belief there. Really put some club belief on, and then that leaves you with a reasonably easy task in that last quarter. Can you do that? Moore, nearly, Crisp, handball, still, side bottom handball. Quainer, short kick, Crisp has run on. 28-2 still at the moment. Richmond Gold Coast game 35-63. Still side bottom. He's going to hold it up. He's got Oleg Markov out on the outer side. He's going to go short into the corridor to Crisp. They're going to go Markov. Yes, they are. He's got good running carries, we know, from Gold Coast. He's not going to use it, though. He's going to go short and wider. Now they've got a decent shot. here to actually get another entry inside 50. Plays it on. High long kick. Oh, good mark, O'Brien. O'Brien does that so well, that drifting back, taking those marks. That's one thing which I do like about O'Brien, is that he'll do that. He will do that. Excellent connection, 13 viewers, stream high. Absolutely amazing so far. I appreciate everybody that swung by. McCreary. The handball goes to Dacos. He has a shot from 50. And it's going to be going straight to Nick Murray. Right. Yep, looks wet out there. And now it's going to be boundary thrown. Does look wet. Players' hairs, the hair of the players looks wet. So it does look like it'll be raining out there. Right. Oh, come on. What's happened here? It's a free kick against O'Brien, so probably in the ruck. Free kick against O'Brien in the ruck. And it's going Frampton's way. Oh, man. They need to miss this. Otherwise, it's only 20 points. So it's Frampton's free kick. Billy Frampton. Relatively simple. Oh, jeez. And he kicks it through. That's their first, Collingwood. It comes about halfway through the second term. But, man, they needed that. I need Nick Dacos to have a day out because I put him in my team. Yeah. Nick Dacos will have a day out. I can check the stats for you at the moment of Nick Dacos. I'll check again at half time, but I'll do that now. We'll just check Nick Dacos' stats. So there's 16 minutes to go in the Richmond Suns game. 16 minutes, and nobody has scored, but 28-8. Man, that hurts. Man, that hurts. 3 goals, 10. We've done the laying. We've done all that hard work, and we can't do anything. So fantasy, Nick Dacos is on 46 fantasy, which is the third highest on the ground. He's behind Laird Saligo. He's had 0-0 so far on goal. Disposals, he's had 12 of them. He has had 2 handballs, 10 kicks, a mark, 2 tackles. Disposal efficiency of 33% so far for Nick Dacos. So not as great as what he would have liked. The Tigers have just kicked it behind. But yeah, anyway though. Collingwood back inside 50 again. This is the momentum that they would have liked. And is it going to be behind? It is. Right. Man. No worries, AVPS. No worries at all. I'll be able to check the stats again at half time, but I will be watching the end of the Richmond Gold Coast game at half time as well. Jones. That's going to be holding the ball. No. No, what is that going to be then? Dangerous tackle, probably. Must be a dangerous tackle. Right, I'm just going to check this real quick. Right, inside 50 go Adelaide. Saligo, they need to kick a goal here. Because once you do end up kicking behind like this, 3 goals 10, you need to get your kicking boots on. You need to practice them at half time. Have a little kick in the rooms. Hit a target. Perhaps 20 metres out. Set your target as like the top of the roof or something and just have a shot. They have to try and fix up something after half time. In fact, they need to fix up something now. Because otherwise, the rate they'll be going, they'll be 3-13 by the end of the term and would have already put themselves in deep trouble. Noble. The Pies are coming. Elliott had a blood raw earlier on in the game. He's back out there and all ready to go. Adams. Where does he look? He's got Noble on short. Another short option presented, which was Mitchell. Does he give up space? No, he's been called to play on. He just got around. That could have been a free kick. Josh Dacos v Sloan. It's out of bounds. So it's going to be... Oh, I reckon that'll be a Mitchell free kick. I mean, it probably should have been a Mitchell free kick. No, it's a boundary throw. That was interesting there from Murphy. I mean, looks Mitchell is fine, but yeah, whether he gets it weak or that for not will be interesting. Don't think so, but maybe. O'Brien. Josh Dacos keeps it in. De Goey, that's out of bounds. Right. Yeah, it looks grey. Grey skies around the Adelaide Oval right now. 8 viewers at the moment. It says 7, but it also says 8, so I'm just going to say 7. Right. Absolutely amazing at the moment stuff. Absolutely amazing. 10 viewers at the moment, it says. Right. I've been live for nearly an hour. Inside 50. Murphy. Good grab. So the Crows had an opportunity. And great smother. The defensive things you like to see. The defensive things that you like to see. That's great. That's great. Nathan Murphy. That's the stuff there that you like to see. Walker. Sorry, not Nathan Murphy, but that is the stuff that you like to see there from the Crows defence. And it was a bit of a poor kick there from Nathan Murphy anyway. Nick Dacos is currently on the bench. He's getting his... looks like he might have a little bit of cramp. So he's getting that sorted, because obviously Collingwood, if they want to win this game with no Pendlebury, he's going to be big in their hopes to winning it. Laird. High. Wobbler. Top of the square. Moore. Got it away. McCreary gave Jones a bit of a push. And is that going to be deliberate? It is. Yes. Oh, that is definitely getting... The umpire's a little stiff in this one, but that's fine. I mean, it's not fine for Collingwood fans, but for me, as a Crows fan, that's alright. But that probably was deliberate. It was definitely a bit of a kick out towards the boundary. Murphy, this has got to go... Oh, my goodness. He's hit the wrong side of the boot. Could be a squaring ball. O'Brien, he wasn't going to be able to kick it. Laird gave it to Pedler, who was in more trouble than he was. Mitchell goes off the grounds. And McCreary now soccers it off the deck as well. Hinge is chasing. Got it away. McCreary. Bobby Hill. This is a walk-in goal. Oh, no. You've got to actually kick a drop punt and walk in and get it there, because he has just missed one of the easiest shots that you should be kicking. Just trying to be too smart with the dribbler, and that's what happens when you do things like that. And now both sides have had their poor luck with inaccuracy. I mean, Collingwood 1 goal 4, Adelaide 3 goals 10. You can see who's faring with it worse. De Goey, little dribbler. All Meyer checks. Bang. Man, that's disappointing. Collingwood are back in this one. They shouldn't be in it. They should be well gone, but they're back in it. Dacos ready to come back on as well, by the way. We've got 8 people watching at the moment, which is great to see. Got some people watching. Right, let's just... right, 570 subscribers at the moment. And the Richmond Gold Coast game, 42-63. I'll have a little look at how long's left. Oh yeah, if you guys can hear background noise, that's just me playing it on my... on a different device. Just to make sure that everything's all good. 48-63, 10 minutes to go. Oh, we're going to have to go to this game at halftime, this one. There's a lot going on in that one at the moment as well, and we will not want to miss the end of that. Scores per inside 50 in the second quarter. Collingwood, good efficiency this term. Inside 50. Frampton, he wins the hit out. We'll be able to turn this down a notch, actually. Right. High long ball. Murray just got it away. Hill, it's back down Collingwood's end again. Hill flicks out the handball. McStay. Mitchell nearly. Nearly Mitchell. Duday. Relieving kick there for Adelaide. Murphy. Not a bad result over the boundary line, but you can see who's got all the momentum at the moment. Just a few moments ago, we were at... we were at 28-9. We're at 28-9. Right, I'm just getting up at the moment. But yeah, we're at 28-9 just a few moments ago, and yeah. Right. Here we go. It's back down Collingwood's end again. Let me just sit back down. Right. Sweet. 28-16. Saligo got it out. Sloan. High kick away. Touched, so not deliberate. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. Wow. But man, it's a little bit nerve-wracking at the moment though, because Collingwood are coming. Is Nick injured? Nah, he's just got some cramp. I believe he's coming back on the moment by the looks of things from what I last saw. Mitchell. Frampton. Slash it forward. Straight to Dawson. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Straight to Dawson. Smith. I'll have to have a drink again soon. Quainer. Just got away from Quainer. Fogarty. Oh, just got it out. Don't think that was a correct disposal. Probably more of a shovel out, but nobody saw. Dawson weaved his way through some traffic. Looks inboard. Rochelle. Good mark. He's got to get this ball in. He's going to go wide to Hinge. He's got a short option of Saligo. Didn't want to use him. He goes inside 50 instead. Over Sloane's head. Keys in the pocket. Does he keep it alive? He wanted to, but Noble wanted to see it out, and it goes out. Yeah, I don't think he's injured at the moment anyway. But Ginnivan's going off. He might be injured. Bit of a knee issue there. Got absolutely crunched by Michael Laney's knee. So I think that Ginnivan might be going off, and he might be injured. Alright. Just had a drink. Adelaide free kick again. They're going to be able to keep on repelling and sending this ball repetitive times inside 50. Smith. He's going to go in. Long high ball. Who's down there? Pedler he was taken eye by his own teammate. Dacos. Underneath this was Smith. Over the head handball. Now Miller. He traps it. Laird. Out of bounds. Boundary throw in. 48-63 in the other game. We'll be able to keep on checking that one throughout the course of this one. 7 viewers at the moment. Great to see. Sloan. Dawson got it out. Keys. Thilthorpe. Degoe. Mitchell. Nick Dacos. There he's on the ground. Nice handball out to Frampton. Can they get this one long inside 50? They do. 1-on-1. Duday did well against Elliott there. Really good job. And now Hinge in for some support. Just got pushed as he kicked. And it was going to be a free kick for pushing the back anyway. So Crows are okay. Murphy, it's going to be a downfield free. And now it's back. Well, now it's to Murray. Murray wide. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Well, disappointing quarter for the Crows, who have just really added to their behind tally. It has been Collingwood that have, I feel like, won this quarter so far. But we've still got 4:25 to go, so anything can happen. We've got 7 viewers at the moment. Right. Noble takes it out. So we'll go and have a little look at how long is left in this Richmond Gold Coast game, because we'll be checking that one out at half time. Right. Richmond Gold Coast, they've got 8 minutes to go, so we'll be able to check this one out. I'll be able to check that one out at half time. Sweet. Alright, my check. Adams. Crisp. He can have a shot. He doesn't. Wanted to give it off. Hoskin Elliott. There's just a hot potato out there at the moment. 5 likes. Great to see. And if you are new watching this stream, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot, and it is completely free. And if you have other people that you think might like it, make sure to go ahead and share it to them as well. Right. Collingwood are off. Adams. Sold some candy. Sorry guys, that was just a little computer thing, that noise. Led. In the back line. They need to get one more here, Adelaide. It just feels very uncomforting like this at the moment. I mean, they should be well further in front, really. 12 people watching. That is an equal stream high. I appreciate it. If you're new, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe as it helps out the channel. And yeah, if you think that you have anybody that might be interested in watching this stream as well, make sure to give it a share and let them know about it. Because we are definitely aiming to grow as a channel and as a community. So every like and subscriber, every subscriber really does help. Murray. Down the line. Fogarty out of bounds. I want the Richmond game to be a draw. I imagine Richmond have 2 draws to start the year. That'd be, well, not to start the year, but Richmond have 2 draws inside the first 7 rounds. That'd be very interesting, but don't worry, I'll be able to check out that game later on and give you guys an update. I won't bother to chuck up the screens on, chuck up the score on the screen, but it's all good though. McCreary. Crisp. They're off. Dacos. Inside 50, good mark, but just got to hold this one out. We cannot, and I repeat, cannot give up another score before half time. That would be devastating. Gold Coast goal. Is it? It hasn't popped up on the bottom of the screen just yet. But that should make it 48-69 if they do get one. But my thing might be a little bit behind though as well. 48-69, oh man. Yes, it is a Gold Coast goal, 48-69. That should be game over probably, with the score Richmond have got. That'll probably be game over. They might still be a little chance though, but it'll probably be tough for them now. My check though comes in. He better not slot this. Nah, you are kidding me. Brody Mycheck's popped through and it's 6 points, and it is nerve-wracking now. There's a minute to go in the term, and this is very, very, very nerve-wracking indeed. There are signs of worry at the moment for the Crows. 3 goals 10 to 3 goals 4. 6 minutes left in the other game. Yeah, I'll check that one out at half time. Because it'll be something a little bit interesting to do while I'm doing a bit of a round review and a game review as well. And we might have a little look at next round's fixtures and just make a few little rough predictions. Because tipping video will be out tomorrow, hopefully. Should be out tomorrow. Where I'll be going over my predictions for the next round of tips. And if you're not subscribed yet and you want to see that video, well, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. We'll definitely make sure to subscribe though. 13 people watching, stream high, I believe. O'Brien got it down to Rochelle. Flicked it out to O'Brien. Smith. There's one more coming here for Adelaide. Kruger just got chased down. Dacos through to Hoskin Elliott. Noble. Bit of a sloppy handball. Frampton lost it. Saligo stepped through. There's numbers here. Rankin, get rid of it. Rochelle nearly. There was options out the back. Dacos, Noble. We should have had a goal there. And Collingwood can just try and run down the clock, although they can't. Jones. He should have tried to tap that one on to Miller. He was running. He was off. They were ready to go for goal. Very interesting so far. It's nerve-wracking though, because it's only the Crows by 6. They are still leading though. There's a chance. Rankin off the ground. That's so smart. Out of bounds. 5 seconds. There is time for a snap shot on goal. Very unlikely, but there is a chance. We've been live for a minute 10. Here we go. Throwing, oh, it's outside our 50. Is that holding the ball? No, and they're going after Rankin. Bit of a fight going on here at half-time. We've had 2 fights so far this game. I'll have to go ahead and just pause the timer. And there it is. Half-time at the Adelaide Oval. And wow, they're going after Walker now. They're all getting involved here. 28-22. Half-time. Just going to make sure that there's no free kicks given away here, but I highly doubt that there would be. Yep, Maynard's lost his Guernsey in that fight. And that'll do it. Half-time, Adelaide 3-10-28. Collingwood 3-4-22. And Maynard's Guernsey is gone. Into bits. Richmond v Gold Coast now. That's where our attention shall turn to here at the moment. So that'll be on... Yep. Gee, sorry about that, guys. Just have a little stretch. Right. Oh, this is a shot to seal the game for Gold Coast. It's 48-70. And I believe it'll be Sexton that has a chance to shut the game. Alright. I don't think he scored a goal in this one, Alex Sexton, but it's 48-70 in another game. Can he put this through? 71-48. Ah, so he's missed it. Yeah. Just hit the post. I think my KO might be a little bit behind. Doesn't really matter though. 48-71. I mean, it'll still be very tough for them to win though. They'll need a few goals. Yeah, they'll need about 4 goals to win. Here, the Tigers. Yeah, they'll need 4 goals to win. So, what have they got? They need 4 goals in 3 minutes. They've got to go quickly. Short nosey does. Mark. Right. Well, what I'm going to do is we're just going to do a little game review so far because I don't think this game will end that interestingly. I'll keep my eye on it though. But yeah, let's see what we've got. Adelaide vs Collingwood half time. So we know it's 3-10 to 3-4, 28 to 22. So there has been a sub. So Kruger's injured, so that means Kelly is the sub. So they have activated their sub. By the way, Collingwood. Right, AFL Fantasy, we'll just run through that. 72 for Laird, 66 for Saligo, 53 for Hinge, 52 for Side Bottom, and Mitchell, 51 for Dawson, O'Brien, and Nick Dacos, 50 for Nick Murray. Goals behinds. 2 goals for Mychek. 1 goal, 2 for Pedler, 1 goal, 1 for Rankin, 1 goal for Walker, 1 goal for Frampton. 3 behinds for Rochelle, 1 behind for Fogarty, Saligo, Thilthorpe, Josh Dacos, and Hill. Disposals, let's see. 18 for Laird and Mitchell. This is a big ball getting game so far for Tommy Mitchell. And 16 for Saligo, 15 for Josh Dacos, Side Bottom, and more. 14 for Jordan Dawson and Nick Dacos. We'll go marks now. 6 for Laird, 5 for Butts, Murphy, Saligo, Rochelle. Tackles, 5 for Anners and McCreary. Hit outs, 20 for O'Brien, 14 for Frampton, 2 for Walker, and Thilthorpe. Right, we'll be able to look at some other stats as well. Now, disposals, kicks, handballs, inside 50s. Adelaide lead those areas. Collingwood still winning clearances. Adelaide probably got the number fixed up a little bit. 14 to 20 at 11 to 16 stoppage clearances, 3 to 4 centre clearances. Adelaide Crows still smashing them in uncontested possessions at the moment. They're smashing them in marks as well. 64 to 31, 7 to 2 marks inside 50, 12 to 2 contested marks. The Crows have led for the whole game so far, but man, Collingwood are getting close. They are getting really close. It's only a 6-point lead. We've got about 15 minutes before the third term starts. So we'll be doing a little round review after this game ends. So, yeah, just make sure to stick around for that if you want to see a full round review. And we'll just go through the fixtures for next round and see what we've got. Because I know that we've got some good games next week. And we'll make some rough predictions. Even though if you want to see my proper predictions, make sure to subscribe. And then you'll be able to see tipping when it first goes out tomorrow night. Anderson, I believe that is good grab. Yeah, but the Tigers are gone. The Tigers are done. They are gone. They are done. They are finished. They are disappointing at Richmond so far this year. They've failed to meet expectations. Really, they've been very disappointing indeed, and we'll be hoping, very much so, that they can get. Who do the Tigers play next week? Oh, they play West Coast. Well, you'd hope they'd win that. So at the moment, if Adelaide win, they'll also go into 20 points, depending on how much they win by. Could overtake Collingwood, should they lose by enough, and they'll probably be able to comfortably overtake Port Adelaide. Essendon falling outside the top 8 to make way for Geelong. It's going to be behind the Gold Coast, and that'll seal your deal. 24-point winners of Gold Coast. What a win. They're up into 13th. 12 points. And Gold Coast win by 24 in the end. And Richmond are in 16th, and they are in trouble. Yes, Gold Coast have won. They've done it. They've won it. That's big there for Gold Coast. That is massive, right? So, may as well review the game. Oh, we've actually already reviewed the game. We don't need to do that anymore. Round review. Well, Gold Coast this one there. Alright, we'll start back on Friday night. Port Adelaide beat St Kilda. Feel free to let me know your thoughts on any of these games in the live chat. But Port Adelaide over St Kilda. Didn't expect that. Good win by the Power by 7. And that's big for their year, and St Kilda finally get beaten again. They got beaten by Collingwood, and Port Adelaide, who are good at Marvel, beat them. Feel free to leave your thoughts on that game in the live chat or any other games that I'm about to be reading out. Brisbane versus Fremantle at the Gabba. Brisbane won by 48. I said Brisbane by 47. Won by 48. But man, it was a very interesting contest though. After Fremantle tried to come back and win. And if you want to see more on these contests, make sure to go and check out my 3-game match reviews after the stream. I've done the first 2 already, and I'll be doing the final one after. And that one should be uploaded tomorrow, that final 3-game match reviews for this round as well. Got a playlist to access them all as well. If you want to go ahead and check that out as well. Sydney versus GWS. GWS win by a point. That was arguably one of the games of the rounds. Well, that's probably the game of the round so far. Sydney Giants against St Kilda Port was also very good. Can you say go? Hang on, wait. That's not going to be like a trapper, is it? Go. Hang on. Can you guarantee to me that's not a trap to say anything like inappropriate or anything like that? Because, yeah. Just confirm that with me. We'll be alright. I mean, I don't see why that word should be bad or anything like that. Tiger Force Storm. Okay, you know what, I'll say it. Alright, let's go Oak Park. There we go. Sydney versus GWS. GWS win by a point. We know the derby. We know how that turned out with Toby Green winning that one with the last breath kick of the game. We've seen that happen multiple times before where the Giants have kicked. Okay, yeah. Well, I've already said it, so it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, it wouldn't. I don't think it would have been a trick anyway. I've already said it. Oak Park is my team. Oh, okay. Well, go Oak Park for you, Tiger Force Storm. Right, Dogs Hawks, Bonds 200. The Doggies get over the line by 29. Pretty impressive stuff. Hawthorn made him earn it. They're looking better. Hawthorn, they're looking a little bit better, but still though, the Dogs are better than them. They win by 29. The D's smashed North Melbourne by 90 in what was a horrible game. D should have won by over 100 points. North got a few late goals to cut the margin from 108 to 90, and then Carlton beat West Coast by 108 in the game, which Charlie Kerner ended up kicking 9 goals. Biggest losing streak for Richmond since 2016 as well. At the moment, they are on a little bit of a poor streak at the moment of the Tigers. As I've just been finishing up watching that game, and yep. The Tigers would be a little bit disappointed, I reckon, after that disappointing loss at Marvel, and they have a horrible record at Marvel anyway. Okay, earlier today, Geelong over the Bombers by 28. 104 to 132. It was a absolutely thrilling contest for some of it, but it was definitely the Cats which did have the better of the Bombers for most of the afternoon, really. The Bombers tried to come back in that third quarter, but fell short, and yeah, it wasn't too much of a thriller, but it was a high-scoring contest, which always does make things a little bit more interesting. As we just saw, it is the Suns over the Tigers. They lost to Collingwood, the Dogs, the Swans, the D's, and now the Suns. So it's not an easy run. I mean, we knew there that the Tigers were going to have a tough run. Carlton, Adelaide, Collingwood, Western Bulldogs, Sydney, Melbourne, and Gold Coast. It was a tough opening run for the Tigers. But yeah, we'll look at their next few here for Richmond specifically, because I just want to see if they can actually bounce back here, because they are in trouble, and they are in deep trouble here, are the Tigers. So next round they got West Coast, then Geelong, then Essendon, then Port Adelaide, and then the Giants, then the Dockers, then St Kilda, then Brisbane, then Sydney, then West Coast, Hawthorn, Melbourne, Dogs, Saints, North Port. Richmond's season, at the moment, after how they finished, is little by little bit slipping away at the moment. They needed to win that game, and they lost it. They got West Coast, then Geelong, then Essendon, then Port, their next few, followed by Giants, Freo, St Kilda, Brisbane, Sydney. So they're in a bit of a rough patch here, the Tigers, at the moment. They did have quite a tough fixture, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I wonder how many of those next games they win, and we'll learn a lot about the Tigers in the next few weeks, I reckon. And we've still got 8 minutes, so next week's fixtures, let's just have a little look at them. We'll make a few rough tips. I'll definitely go and polish them up for tipping. But yeah, we'll have a little look. So Carlton, Brisbane, feel free to leave your predictions for this game, or for any of these games. Carlton, Brisbane, on the Friday night. What do you guys think? Carlton or Brisbane? That's a tough one, Carlton and Brisbane. That is a real tough one. For me, I reckon it'll have to be Brisbane. I reckon I might. That's just such a tough Friday night game. I reckon Brisbane will win, but Carlton, if Brisbane don't do their defensive matchups that well, I reckon Carlton. I reckon, let's see, 60% Carlton, 40% Brisbane. Brisbane will still win, I reckon. I reckon Brisbane will still win, because they're just so good at the moment. They're looking great. Their forward line's looking dangerous. They are just looking very dangerous. Brisbane by 19, not a bad call. I reckon around probably similar margins, probably where they should sit. But yeah, I reckon Brisbane, if they do their defensive matchups, they could be in for a nice win. Richmond, West Coast, pretty boring contest, I reckon. West Coast, I gave them a little bit of praise and confidence in their last few games. I thought they actually played alright in their last few games, but versus Carlton, they put all their decent works effort in the last few weeks just to waste, and they got smashed by 108 at their home venue in Perth. So yeah, I think this is danger games for West Coast, and even with Richmond not being that great, I still think Richmond win this game by 40 plus. Geelong, Adelaide, GMHBA, feel free to put your tips for any of these games in the live chat. This will probably not be a great game either. We don't know the end result to this game, and that'll probably help us with a margin. Richmond by 48. David PS, again, like the margin. But yeah, Geelong versus Adelaide. Geelong, for me, I don't think the Crows will win at Kardinia Park. It's so tough to beat them there. They thumped the Swans by 97 or 93. Their last time they did lack with some personnel, but still though, I think the Crows, maybe not by 40 plus, but I think the Crows will lose from anywhere from 30 to about 50 points probably. Gold Coast versus Melbourne at Heritage Bank Stadium. Gold Coast coming off of a good win over the Tigers away from home at Marvel Stadium. Melbourne coming off of a demolition against North Melbourne at the G on Saturday night. I think the D should be able to... We're going to have to hurry this one up. I think the D should be able to win. Geelong by 14. Nice tip. I think the Demons should be able to win reasonably comfortably. I think they could be in for about a 20. Oh, actually, they did beat Richmond though, but it was at Marvel. Richmond were inaccurate. I'm going to say the Demons by roughly like 26, 27, something like that. I think they'll be able to get a nice little win there. Melbourne, I think the Suns will hang around for most of it. But yeah, I just think, they are good at Heritage Bank Stadium, but yeah, I think that Melbourne should be able to win by about 25, 26, 27. GWS versus Western Bulldogs, Manuka Oval, they go back there again. After being there in round 6, so they're hosting 2 home games in a row at Manuka Oval. They hosted the last one versus Brisbane, they lost by 21. They're hosting the Dogs this time. D's by 31. They're hosting the Dogs there this time, and the Dogs, this is a danger game for Western Bulldogs. Upset GWS is on the cards, I reckon. I don't know if I'm going to tip the upset, but if I was to tip an upset, I might think about doing it in this game. What do you guys think? Do you guys reckon GWS are in with a chance for the upset? Let's see the percentage. 26% of people have backed in the Giants. The Dogs are the favourites. Is Liberatore coming back? Is Liberatore back? Will Liberatore be back by next week? I've got no clue, and I wish I knew, because that would really help out this rough tip. I'll do a bit of judging tomorrow before I do my tips to see if I should tip the Giants. But at the moment, my rough tip will be Dogs by about 12. Dogs by 4 says AVPS. Nice tip. Do you reckon the Giants could be in for a win? Let me know. Feel free to let me know if you think the Giants might be able to win it. While we move on to the next game, Fremantle versus Hawthorn Optus Stadium. Danger game for Freo. It's a danger game for Freo. Big danger game for the Dockers. They could lose this game and embarrass themselves in front of the whole competition if they lose to Hawthorn at their home venue in Perth. 2 interesting Saturday night games. For the safety, I'm going to say Dockers, because travelling to Perth is very tough. Hello, says the Daily Things. Hello, welcome to the stream. If you're new, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm just going through my tips, my rough tips for round 8, which is up and coming. But feel free to let me know some of your tips in the comment section. We're up to Fremantle versus Hawthorn next round. And, I reckon Fremantle will win this game by about 21 points at the moment. That's just my rough tip. Freo by 17. I don't think they're going to win this game by as much as we thought at the start of the year. Port Adelaide versus Essendon. Danger game for Port Adelaide as well. Essendon, we know they came during gather round and they played well against Melbourne. So, a little bit of a danger game for the Power. I think they'll have the majority tip them. I think they will win. Margin, I don't think they'll win by too much. Let's just see. Just give me a moment. Feel free to leave your tips for these games in the comment section. 73% of people have tipped Port Adelaide. At the moment I'm going to say Port Adelaide by, we'll go 15. Their win against St Kilda was good. And I think they should be able to take it back home to their home deck and play well against Essendon. But Essendon will be up for the fight, so Port by 15. Collingwood versus Sydney. Dons by 5. Xavier PS. Upset. Collingwood versus Sydney at the MCG. Sunday Channel 7 game. This is... even if Collingwood's performance isn't great, they're going to have a 7-day break, so they're going to need it. They're going to get a nice 7-day break. They're going to get a nice 7-day break. They're going to be refreshed, ready to go. They should have Pendlebury back, which is going to help out. I feel like regardless of this result, just how poorly Sydney have been playing at the moment with some of their players out, and even if they do get personnel back in next week, I still think Collingwood, their defence is pretty decent. They have given up a lot of scores. Luckily enough for them, the Crows haven't been too accurate. We're going to have to finish this one up very quickly. For me, Collingwood by about 32 or something like that. I reckon they'll be able to comfortably beat the Swans. But that's just a rough tip, so don't give me any hate. Pies by 1, interesting. Yeah, don't give me any hate for any of these tips. It's just a rough tip, and I'll have my full tipping out tomorrow, so you'll be able to see my full tips then. And North versus St Kilda is the last game, which is a pretty poor last game. North Melbourne are not playing very well at the moment. I think St Kilda will be able to get over the line pretty comfortably, and the quarter is about to start. But yeah, St Kilda by about, they could even win this game by 50 plus. I'm going to go St Kilda by about 54. Oh, actually, they could probably win this game by like 70 or something like that, maybe. But nah, they'll probably. I'm just gonna go safe, little one, and go 57, perhaps 57, something like that. Interesting though. Interesting round coming up next round, and we are ready to go here for the third quarter. It's taken me by shock that was a very quick halftime break, but we are ready to go for the action. I mean, it was probably about the normal time anyway, but filling in halftime is always great to see, and we are underway. The opening clearance going Collingwood's way, but Adelaide collected up. They go inside 50. Who's down there for them? Secured by 49. AVPS says to wrap up the halftime show, I guess you can call it. But yeah, next round looks to be a good round. Rochelle, Neely, Maynard. Now Saligo comes through to Keys, to Dawson, who could just about have a shot from there. It's a high wobbler. Shoal Neely. He kept it alive. It's going to be out of bounds. Boundary throw and 8 people watching at the moment. 572 subscribers. Oh, I appreciate the 2 people which have subscribed since the last time that I was checking the sub count. I appreciate everybody that has subscribed. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully we can continue to have a nice night with the stream. Right. Collingwood get it out. Alright, here we go. It's going down Collingwood's end now. This is nerve-wracking. It's low scoring as well at the moment, but Adelaide have missed some really gettable chances. That was Elliott, sorry. Jones, is he being held? Maybe. Umpire not falling for it. McCreary off the ground. Hinge will be there first. Hinge has got a nice little kick on him. He's got a nice kick on him, does Hinge. Just like Keys, both picked up from the Lions as their careers needed reviving, and the Crows have revived the careers of those 2 players and turned them into really important pieces. I mean, Hinge underrated, he's been important, and Keys, well, he is one of their absolute stars, and he is still on the younger side of things as well. He can play a really good tagging role we've seen throughout times as well. Especially in their few games against Carlton over the past 2 years, he's played some good shutdown roles on Sard, and looked like he might have had a little tag on Nick Dacos earlier today as well. Inside 50, Smith. Sorry, Duday. Good mark. My voice will probably be starting to get a bit tired now because I've been talking a lot in this first half, but cannot give up. We've still got a whole half to go, but very important half of footy coming up. But yeah, if you do wonder why my voice does sound a little bit off, it's because we've been here for 1.5 hours. Adelaide free kick. Hinge, who's been an underrated part of Adelaide's rebuild, has got it on the half-back line. He's going to go long down the line. Fogarty nearly. Saligo had a collision with Jones, but they're both alright. And the umpire's blown his whistle. Free kick Adelaide's way. Opportunity here to go. Slade. No. Hold up. 8 viewers at the moment. Hang on, I just need to check something real quick. Down the line, O'Brien. Yeah, all good. Moore. Good mark. Moore had to clean up his mess. Down the line. Shoal. Inside 50. Oh, Rankin, you got to admit those. Rochelle, left foot snap. Oh, finally. Feels like forever since the Crows have actually gotten a goal. They're going to get one here. 4 goals 10. 34 to 3 goals 422. They get something finally here, Adelaide, and it feels like a long time since they've kicked a goal. And I believe that might be the case as well. Right, we're just going to go ahead and just... excellent connection. Oh, they're doing a score review. Oh, that's going to be touched, I reckon. But it's going to be the first goal since the end of the first term. So it was a goalless term that second quarter for Adelaide. Damn it. That's going to be touched. They're going to call it touched. Damn it. Nah. That's annoying. So it's going to be back down to 3 goals, 11-29. That sucks. They've overturned it to a behind. Here we were thinking, oh yes, it's a goal, and Adelaide can continue on their merry ways and start getting out. But no, it's going to be Nick Dacos who's going to have another nice and easy touch for him from the kick-ins. But most importantly of all, it's going to be called a behind. Does turn it to 7 points at the moment, though, in favour of Adelaide. Maynard scrubs it off the ground. Hill just got it past. Side bottom. He's quick and he outruns Laird. He gives it over to Quainer, who's a nice kick and run. He handballs it wide to DeGoey instead. DeGoey, little scrubbler along the ground. Dawson went head in hard. Smith now. It's going to be advantage. He goes with the spear and kick up the middle. Go. Move it on. Pedlar's out the back. Kick this. Oh, yes. Pedlar's got it. Now the Crows get back that goal, which they desperately needed, and it was cool touch. They get that goal now. 4 goals, 11-35 to Collingwood 3 goals. So 4 goals, 11-35 Adelaide. Collingwood 3 goals, 4-22. And, boy, am I happy. Can I please have Nick Dacos stats when you are free? Yep, we can do that now, actually. It's a goal, little break. So, yeah, we can do that now. I'll just grab the Nick Dacos stats for you really quick. AFL Fantasy, let's see. Nick Dacos, 58 Fantasy, 15 disposals, a mark, and 3 tackles, disposal efficiency of 40. So that's bumped up since the last time we checked his stats. But, yeah. Nick Dacos is not having a too bad of a game at all. Not as explosive as he normally would. He'd normally be hovering around that 20 or so disposals by now. But the Crows have put a little bit of work into him by the looks of things. But there he is, speaking of the man, Nick Dacos. That's going to be disposal number 16. We've got 572 subscribers at the moment, 7 people watching, and 7 likes. So if you are new and watching this, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, if you know anybody that might like to watch the stream, feel free to share it to them. It's going to be a ball up inside 50 for the Pies. They can. No worries. Early days, my friend. Early days, says Eric. Yep. The Crows still need a win, though. It is still early days. That's always what I get told when it's the footy. Early days. Goal for Myercheck. They're going to probably have to have a look at this. I mean, if they looked at the last one, they should have a look at this. But Collingwood 4 goals, 4-28. Adelaide 4 goals, 11-35. It has been disappointing. They have missed, and their accuracy has cost them out of games. So it is definitely that little bit of disappointment at the moment. But the win is the win. The 4 points is the 4 points. A win is a win. We all know that. And, yep, I think this font is a little bit off as well. Just bump that down a little bit. Sweet, there we go. That's better. I'm just going to move this down. There we go, that's better. Yep, the Crows, they would love to get the 4 points here, but Collingwood, they're still in this. And we have got another good game here on our hands at the moment. Let's be able to move this. There. Sweet. 14-24 clearances, so it is a Collingwood clearance game. Are you getting A for 23? Oh, that's what I was meaning to talk about at halftime, is A for 23. Yeah, so I'm getting A for 23. I'm not going to go on about A for 23 now, but 3/4 time, we'll do A for 23 talk. And maybe post-game for a little bit. But I'm not going to hang around for too long after post-game. But I might be able to hang around a bit. 15 people on the stream. Stream high so far. If you are new, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Every subscriber, I appreciate. Every person that watches this stream, or any stream, or any video, I appreciate as well. We are aiming to grow as a community, this channel. And yes, I appreciate everybody that is a part of this journey. Duday. He's caught holding the ball when he's not happy. That's going to be a free kick. Collingwood, and could potentially be a goal to make it a point. And this would be the closest they've come to getting the lead. Here we go. So if he kicks this as a point, if he misses, it'll be 6 points. And if he misses the lot, which is very unlikely for Hoskin Elliott, we know he's a forward, we know he can kick goals, we know he does that part of his game so well. And he's popped it home, and Collingwood have scored more goals than Adelaide. Adelaide 4:11:35. Collingwood 5:4:34. Panic would be growing for the Crows. Panic would be growing. They'll be getting nervous. These fonts do look completely different as well, so I'm just going to change these fonts down. There you go, that looks better. Yes, I'm excited for AFL 23 to come out. Very excited for that to come out. Right, so we've been live for an hour and 40 at the moment. We're 10 minutes into this term, still got 14 to go. So, looks like this will probably be a bit of a longer term by looks things at the moment. 13 viewers at the moment. Got 208 views in total so far. So, it's been a good stream so far, and I appreciate everybody that swung by and that will continue to swing by over the course of the night. DeGoey, that's holding the ball. No, he just got disposed away. Sloan to Keys. Back to Sloan. He can have a shot. He dropped the ball. What are you doing, Rory Sloan? Frampton got it away, but only as far as Keys. Dawson, high ball inside 50. Noble, good mark. Murphy couldn't quite get there for the Crows. 14 people watching at the moment. Frampton out of bounds. Slaps it out of bounds. Whew. Wow. Nervous times at the moment. It's still only early days and there's still plenty of time, but at the moment the Crows do just look like they're in a bit of trouble. The Pies have responded really well, and again, just keeping that door ajar. They should be down by still like 30 points at this stage, but we've kept the door ajar for them, and that's the consequence, and that's the price you can pay for being inaccurate and keeping teams in games, is they will come and win. There's 17 people. It's a stream high. I appreciate everybody that's watching right now, and if you are new, as I always do say, please do make sure to leave a like, and if you are new, also subscribe, so then you'll never miss any of the great content that comes on this channel, and then you won't miss any upcoming streams or videos either. That's going to be wrapped up. Tackle Sloan wrapped up. 12 people watching now. So my tip is Collingwood by 7, which I knew was going to be a close game. 572 subscribers at the moment. Knew it was going to be a close game though. And I mean, it's still only early days still, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Inside 50 go Adelaide. Murphy. Tagoe. Crisp. Maynard. Hinge. Nearly Duday. Wrapped up Jones. Hinge spins out of trouble. Nearly holding the ball. Didn't call it. Just having a drink. Oh, yes. Here we go. Rankin open goal. Please put this. Oh. No. Isaac Rankin. I'm speechless after that. You can't. Isaac Rankin, a player that can kick goals from the boundary, and he kicked one from the boundary at UTAS last week versus Hawthorn, and he misses the easiest of running goals. No pressure, nobody on him, nothing, and he misses it from point length range. Come on, Isaac Rankin, we recruited you to be better than that, and yes, he did kick potentially the game-winning goal last week, one of the game-winning goals, but you've got to kick those as well. Don't want to be critical, but you've got to kick those. And Jones, just under too much pressure. We've put ourselves under too much pressure, and it's 14 people watching at the moment, which I appreciate, everybody. But we've put ourselves under way too much pressure. We're struggling to control the ball. We are just struggling in every asset of the game at the moment. And it's fair to say it is nerve-wracking because Collingwood, they've looked good recently. And as a Crows supporter, not too happy about some of the misses which we've missed today. 4 goals, 12. We should really at least be like 7 goals, 10 at least. We should be up by at least 3 goals. Smith out of bounds. Beautiful night at the Adelaide Oval though. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Still got 12 minutes to go this term, so it does look like it's going to be a long term, but that's all good. It's been a stoppage term so far, and a bit of a goal term. Both sides have kicked a goal this term. The Pies have kicked 2, the Crows have kicked 1, and a few behinds. Because that's what the Crows are good at the moment, is kicking their behinds. They've kicked themselves out of games, including against the Giants and the Tigers, and they need to put a goal through soon. They need to take some pressure off them. So, yeah. The top 5 players on the ground at the moment are all Adelaide players. Be able to do a little stat update at 3/4 time. And we'll be able to do some AFL 23 chat at 3/4 time as well. I'm sure a few of you guys will be keen to see whether I'm getting it or not, which I am getting AFL 23. And hopefully we'll have some content planned for AFL 23 as well. Right. Dawson nearly. Laird picked it up. Smith ran himself into trouble. It's going to be holding the ball. It's been a bit of a sour night so far for the Crows. They're still in front, and I know they're still in front, but yeah, they've just looked a little bit disappointing. They looked great in the first quarter, but it's one thing to be in front, but it's another thing to kick straight and have a decent lead as well. So yeah, but it's a good game, and we've had good games so far on the two of our streams so far. We streamed St Kilda Freo in round 1, St Kilda by 15. We streamed Richmond Dogs in round 4, Dogs by 5. So we've had some very interesting games so far, and this one looks to be good. Adams ran potentially too far there. O'Brien stole it back. Rochelle goes wide. We've got a marking target. 13 people watching at the moment. Shoal in the back line. Kicks it to Miller, who's just outside the Pies 50. He needs to look for a target. We need to get something rolling. We need to get an easy shot on goal, because 50 metres out, with our confidence low, I wouldn't be trusting that. Thilthorpe's taken the mark. The fans want 50. Dawson maybe got pushed out. Murphy high up and under ball. Walker just stood there because it went too far over his head. McCreary's wrapped up. Keys wants holding the ball. Now Elliott's got it. And they've paid it. Directly in front. 35, 30 out. Now this has just got to go through. You are a great YouTuber. Thank you, AVPS. I appreciate the nice comments. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. From Sloan. Directly in front. But yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Sloan. Kick this. Please kick this, Rory Sloan. He's a man which has confidence as his middle name. Rory Sloan. And the Crows have put out their misery with a Rory Sloan goal. 42-34, Adelaide 5-12-42, Collingwood 5-4-34. That's what we like to see to get us up and about on the stream. That is what we like to see to get us up and about on this stream. Come on, Adelaide. Come on. Excellent connection still, which is great to see. Great to see. We've been live for nearly an hour 50. This is big. Still got 9 minutes to go this term. So it looks like it'll definitely be a long term. We're going for 35 minutes at this stage, but it's been very scrappy, contested, congested, and it's been high scoring. Compared to what we've seen this game, this term's been high scoring. Time forward half this quarter, the Crows 65% to the Pies 35%. So that is good. Saligo out of the middle. It was a smother, but it's still going inside 50. Pedler nearly. The umpire's given a free kick to us, I believe. Nope, to the Pies, I was going to say. Isaac Quainer gets the free kick. And he has an opportunity to get Collingwood out of trouble. But not only that, but to try and find a way for them to score. Because they do need a score now to respond to us. But hopefully they don't. Hopefully the Crows can get one more confidence booster and breathing space. Next goal is a lot. If the Crows get it, it's 14 points. They get a bit of breathing space and a real confidence booster. If the Pies get it, though, and they come back to within 2 and really make things interesting. We'll have a little stat update at 3/4 time and an AFL 23 little chat at 3/4 time as well. Michael Laney gets it out there. Oh, straight to number 20. Who I don't know who number 20 is. Don't think I've seen them a lot. Oh, Good mark. Oh no, dude, they just dropped it. Went through Mitchell's legs. Saligo. Now Laird. Pressure instantly came. You can't give that holding the ball. Good job, umpire. He didn't pay it holding the ball. I'm going to go and see who number 20 is. They've looked okay for the Pies. I just want to see who this is because I pretty much know everybody else on the ground, but I don't know who that number 20 is. It might be that Will Kelly, perhaps. It probably is Will Kelly, actually, for that matter of fact. 20 for Collingwood, 20 for Collingwood. It's not more because he's number 30, 20, 20, 20. Murphy's number 28. It'll probably, yeah, Will Kelly. That's what I thought. So that's Will Kelly, number 20. So for future reference and for past reference, actually. Number 20 is, yeah, Will Kelly. That's my mistake that I haven't. But yeah, he hasn't played a lot of games this year, so I understand my own reasoning for not not understanding. 10 likes. Wow. Amazing. We should definitely keep it going. We're only in the third quarter. We've got 12 watching at the moment. 10 likes, and hopefully we can get a few more subscribers this stream as well. We've got 572 at the moment, and again, we're looking to grow and grow as a YouTube community. Side bottom. Short kick. Oh, Johnson dropped it. That's going to work for the Crows, though. And it goes back to Maynard. We know he switched numbers. He's number 4 now. And Collingwood switched to the other side. Moore, Mitchell, inside 50 ball. There's Kelly. Maybe it's a little too far out to score. He's about 60 out. The man on the mark is just at 50. They're going to send him to the top of the square, though. So he's going to head in that direction. Pulled the kick late a little bit by the looks of things. Top of the square. Sloan dropped one he'd normally take. Hill, happy to rove it off the ground. McCreary, Jones got it through from behind. Good work there. And now it's 5-12 Adelaide to 5-12 42 Adelaide to 5-5 35 Collingwood. And the game is still there to be won or lost for either side. 14 people watching at the moment. We've got a very consistent number. Now 16. Nearly a stream high. And if you are new, as I always do say, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Here we go. Thilthorpe. Oh, that's a smart soccer. Popped straight into Racheli's hands. He could give off the quick little kick, and now Nick Dacos takes a mark. Hi, says Mason Budgeon. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello, welcome to the stream. Got 14 people watching now. 22 minutes into this term, got 6 to go. Nick Dacos now, who's been everywhere in the past 20 seconds. He's had 2 touches and he's had 2 touches in the past 20 seconds, Nick Dacos, and he hasn't had as an explosive game as what he can have. We've seen his capabilities. The Anzac Day medalist last week, 2 last quarter goals, 40 disposals. And he also had another ripper game versus Adelaide on this very venue last year. However, at the moment, though, he has been kept a little bit quieter than what he normally would. What's your favourite team? Mine is Lions, says Mason. Mine is Adelaide. I'm happy they're in front at the moment, but hopefully they can keep it that way as McCreary goes back into the corridor. Elliott stole Mitchell's ball, but it doesn't really matter. So that one was Dacos actually that stole Mitchell's ball. And now it's going to be holding the ball, Rachele free kick, and Adelaide can create something from here, and they do need to as well. It's only 7 points at the moment for Adelaide, and they'd like to keep going. Jordan Dawson. We know he's got some great memories of this ground, especially the showdown winner back in last year, which is back in 2022 realistically. Dacos again. He's been everywhere. He's had a good quarter. Oh no! Noble absolutely shanks that one off the boot. Absolutely shanks it off the boot, and it's out on the full. And it is a shot for Adelaide. I mean, he did get pushed after, but I hope that's a free kick for Adelaide. It is. It's Laird's ball. It's a tough angle. Does he pass it off, or does he want to try his luck? I mean, if you're a right footer, you go banana, I reckon. If you're a left footer, you go snap. But it looks like it's going to go drop punt. Rory Laird from the toughest of angles. He has a shot. It's going to be across the face. It's going to stay in. Kelly dropped it. And I'm happy with the behind. That's okay. At least we're going to get a score. And hopefully Collingwood can make a bit of a mistake. We can get set up defensively now as well. I tipped Collingwood to win, says Mason. Yeah, I tipped Collingwood as well, but I wish I tipped the Crows. Could have been a nice, fun little upset, but hopefully the Crows can get the job done. I have a Brisbane Lions membership and I got to go to the Lions game yesterday. That was a good win for Brisbane. Took them a little while to put the Dockers away, but they did in the end. And I mean, they led pretty convincingly for the whole game. And the Lions are looking good this year, and you would have seen that Will Ashcroft goal of the year contender. That was a ripper goal there from Will Ashcroft yesterday. We had 5 games yesterday as well. A few of them turned out to be okay, but most of them were pretty bad. But the Sydney Derby was good yesterday. That was definitely the best game yesterday. Although again, depends what fan you are as well. Will determine what game you thought was the best. But in terms of margin closest, definitely the Sydney Derby yesterday was the most exciting contest. Pedlar. Oh, it was a touch ball. It's going to be touched. Murphy knew it was coming. He didn't know that Rochelle was coming, though. And is that going to be called deliberate? I'm not sure. My thing just had a little freeze. And that's a good chase there from Rochelle. It's freezing a little bit, actually, now. I was making sure my connection's good, which is still excellent connection, which is great to see. 14 viewers at the moment. Now 13. Now 12. So it's going to be the throw in. Adams goes back, sacrifices a lot of distance to get it to Kelly. Let's just hold up, just wait a minute. Quainer dropped it. Maynard went off the ground. Then Hinge went off the ground. It's going to be called a free kick to Adelaide. So here we go. This is Luke Pedlar. He is 50 out. He's missed a couple of chances. Does he take this? Oh, yeah, kicking in danger for Quainer. Isaac Quainer just got his finger when kicking in. The umpires don't pay kicking in danger a lot anymore, but you don't really have to when players don't kick it off the ground a lot. But that time he did. And free kick to Pedlar. He's going to have the shot from 55. He runs around, creates an arc, misses. Might not have the trip, though, which is probably better. Mitchell, Markov. High up and under ball there from Murphy, and it's out in the full. So, rushed ball, chaos ball there for Collingwood. It's going to be another Adelaide Crows opportunity here to get a chance. 572 subscribers. If you are new, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as every subscriber helps. Can I please have a Nick Dacos stat update when you are free? Yep, we've got 3 minutes to go this term, so we'll just do one at 3/4 time. Got 3 minutes to go this term, so yeah, we'll just do one at 3/4 time. Jones! Oh, man. It's hurting at the moment. It is hurting at the moment. It is 5 goals, 14 for Adelaide, and this is just like one of the scrappiest games I've seen in a long time, and I watch most games, but this is just far from exciting, high-scoring, free-flowing. Earlier today, we saw a exciting free-flowing game between the Bombers and the Cats, and this is a very opposite of that. This is more like the Richmond Gold Coast game, which unfolded and finished up a little under an hour ago. Well, about half an hour ago. Braden Maynard. I'm pretty sure that's going to be an out of bounds. Yep, maybe off his hands. Pretty wrapped with their defence. So the Pies at the moment, they should be wrapped with their defence. Crows have had chances. Haven't used them. Show. Jones. Ooh. Yes. That was a bit high. Side, but I'm not very happy at all, but great opportunity here to put a goal through, and this has got to go through as well. Anything less than about 15 points at 3/4 time, and Collingwood will have some good belief. We just need to put them away. If they've only scored 35 up to this stage, we know our defence has been good. One more really would make them feel a little bit uncomfortable. So Chase Jones, he has missed chances like everybody else today for the Adelaide Crows. Chase Jones, in he struts, 50-metre kick. Bit of angle about it, but it doesn't look too bad. That kick is gonna go through. The crowd erupts over the stadium. It's 15 points, and I can give you this quick little Nick Dacos stat update now. During the goal break, I'll give you that Nick Dacos stat update. AVPS Nick Dacos, 89 fantasy, the second most on the ground, 22 disposals, 16 kicks, 6 handballs, 4 marks, 4 tackles, disposal efficiency of 55%, 0 goals, 0 on the scoreboard for Nick Dacos. There's the stat update for you. And yes, we will be able to see some stats of the game and some, we might be able to go through some AFL 23 stuff as well at 3/4 time if there's time. But yeah, there we go. Done the Nick Dacos stats update. So, for your fantasy team or Supercoach team, he's rocking and rolling pretty well, he's Nick Dacos. No worries. 16 to 9 inside 50s this term. The Crows are winning that area. Dacos, that's Josh Dacos though. Did he give Collingwood a chance? Soligo gets that one out of bounds. So we've just ticked over 30 minutes. We've got a minute and 41 game time to go. It's 50 to 35. And been live for a little over 2 hours. This is interesting though. Dawson got it out of there. Got a little bit of distance. He got it towards the line. Fogarty. Oh, he fended off. That's holding the ball. Very fair. But we cannot concede one now. Got 12 viewers watching. We're nearly at 3/4 time. Sidebomb's got the kick on the half back line. But man, we cannot concede a goal here. Because if we concede one here, our effort this term, which the Crows have wasted some effort, has been undone. Good mark, Thilthorpe. We've got to sustain this effort in the last quarter. Collingwood are going to come out off and running. They're going to come out hot in that last term. We need to contain the pressure. We need to win the quarter if we want to win the game. 15 points, I'm content with that. I'm quite happy with that at 3/4 time. Obviously, it should be more. 16 people watching at the moment. I appreciate everyone that's watching, and if you are new, as I always do say, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as I always appreciate that, and it helps on the channel journey. Good mark, Shoal. Who goes to Duday. We're going to hold this down. We're going to put the clamp on the pies for the rest of this term, and we can do that for 30 seconds, but can we hold him off next term as well? Good mark, Fogarty. Oh, it wasn't paid. Laird. Thilthorpe, there's a chance here. This would be to extend the margin out to 21, which would be massive. Jones. Soligo. Back to Jones. Has a shot, and he has been poor. Today is Chase Jones, and yes, it's a 16-point margin now, which I always like that. But 6-15, which you always feel a little bit mixed about that when you see how you're travelling. But that'll do it. Moore is going to go long. It's 3/4 time, and it is game on. Do not go anywhere. This last quarter is going to be a big one. You do not want to miss the end of this stream. This is where the reaction really does get interesting. This last quarter reaction is massive. We've got 14 people watching at the moment, and we can go through some game stats. Let me know if there's anything else which you want me to do during this 3/4 time break, which is achievable in the 5 minutes which we have. Might do some AFL 23 chat at the end if you guys want to and if there's time. Stats. We'll have a drink as well, actually. Where is it? There it is. Alright. Just had a drink. Stats time, we're ready to go. 51 to 35 it is here at 3/4 time. The Adelaide Oval, Adelaide 6-15-51, Collingwood 5-5-35. What an interesting game it's been so far. Feel free to let me know your thoughts on the game so far in the live chat. Player stats: 102 fantasy for Laird, 89 for Nick Dacos, which includes 22 disposals, 4 marks, 4 tackles. 87 fantasy for Soligo. Yes, ABPS. Do you want some? I'll do some AFL 23 game chat. Once I've done some stats. 80 fantasy for O'Brien. 77 for Dawson. 76 for Hinge and Noble. Goals behind. 3 goals for Myercheck. 2 for Pedler. And that's it for multiple goal scorers. Other goal scorers include Jones, Rankin, Walker, Sloan, Frampton, Hoskin, Elliott. 4 behinds for Rochelle, who's had an absolute Horriday in front. The big sticks, 27 disposal for Laird, 24 for Saligo and Mitchell, 22 for Dacos, 19 for Dawson. The other Josh Dacos, which is Josh Dacos. Sidebottom, Moore and Noble. 7 marks for Laird. Tackles, 7 for Adams, McCreary. Hit-outs, 34 O'Brien, 17 Frampton, 3 Philthorpe, 2 Walker, 1 Johnson. We'll go team stats. Crows still winning in disposals and kicks. They're smashing Collingwood in inside 50s, 47-31. So if they're winning that area, that's really important. Getting way more chances. They've got better efficiency inside 50 as well. They're winning hit-outs, but Collingwood are still winning clearances. But despite quarter by quarter, the Crows are slowly evening out that area and that facet of the game. Crows still winning in uncontested possessions, still winning in marks, still smashing them in marks inside 50 contested marks, intercepts. They've been in front for the whole game, so surely they don't choke it from here. But Collingwood, they are going to be a good last quarter side. They're going to be off and running, and they're going to look to play really, really, really well. They're going to bring the intensity, they're going to bring the pressure. 21 people watching, stream high. If you are new, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I always appreciate that. 17 now, but still got 21 actually. I believe we're down to 17 now. Well. Got a big last quarter coming up though, and yep. Right, well I'll do a little bit of AFL 23 game chat as well. AFL 23. Looks good. Looks to be a good game. Looks to be a very good game. Exciting game, exciting graphics. Looks way better than Evo 2 did. Looks way better than Evo 2 did. Yeah, it looks way better than Evo 2. Hello, says Thomas Footy. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello. You do not want to miss the end of this, because this is a big last quarter coming up. It's my team Adelaide versus Collingwood, and it's definitely one of the games of the round. And save the best till last. Why not? But yeah, AFL 23. I'm not going to say too much more because I want to try and save my voice the best I can for the last quarter. Do you think Collingwood will do what they did last week versus us? They're going to come out hot. Collingwood are going to come out really hot. We know that. We've seen that. Even in games against like Brisbane where they still lost, and they still held on against St Kilda despite them fast finishing at this venue. They've looked good in last quarters. They held off St Kilda. They played pretty well against Brisbane. We know they beat Essendon from 28 points down. They're going to come out hot this term. We know that. Crows will win, says Thomas Footy. Man, I hope so. But 6-15. If we do lose, Collingwood have won 9 of their last 12 and trailing at 3/4 time. Interesting stat. But 6-15, we had chances to seal this game long ago and didn't take them. So, and these aren't from the pocket chances that are almost impossible, and you've got to be Jeremy Cameron to sink them. These are run-in open goals, 45 out directly in front. These are chances which are easy to take as well. Collingwood sucks as Crows will win. Hopefully they do. Hopefully the Crows do win. Hopefully they do. And if you are new, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Last quarter coming up. And, yeah, we've got a big game. We'll just chuck that onto quarter 4 so I don't have to do that. Quarter 4 hasn't actually started yet. It starts in about 30 seconds. We've been live for nearly 2 hours 10 now. And, yeah. Might hang around for 10 minutes after the game. 18 people watching at the moment. Excellent connection, which is great to see. And, yeah, we've got a big last term coming up here at the Adelaide Oval. Here we go. Last quarter underway. It's the Crows by 16. It is game on. We're underway. You do not want to go away from this stream, though. We are in for an absolute cracker. Collingwood are already starting that hotness out of the middle. Is that going to be deliberate? I believe it is. Yep. Crows free kick. Do-day. Kick down the line. Boundary line, your friend Walker shaped himself in a good position. What's the umpire's call going to be here? Rochelle No, it's not going Rochelle's way. It's going Collingwood's way. Could have been a bit of a push out, perhaps, but it's going to be Isaac Quainer's free kick. We've got 9 people watching now. It's going to be Isaac Quainer's free kick. He's going to go corridor bound. O'Brien nearly. I believe the whistle's gone again. It has. It's gone Adelaide's way to Butts. The umpires have played a bit of a part, especially in this opening 30 seconds in this last term. Well, this opening minute, actually. Sorry, should I say. Duday. Going to go wide. The Crows have got it on the other side now. It's Pedler. And it's 50. How much is that going to affect this game? That takes Adelaide from half back to half forward, just like that. I mean, he could really have a shot if he wanted to, but nah, he's a little too far out. He's about 60, 65 out. Too far. Don't bother trying, Pedler. Just kick it up to the top of the square. He does exactly that. It's a high ball, top of the square. Numbers are there. Walker nearly. Jones. Oh, kick this. Oh, thank you very much, Chase Jones. First goal of the term, Crows. 22 points. They're getting away now. That's a big start. In front of their home fans, the Adelaide Oval, that is a big start. Considering Collingwood have only scored 35 up to this stage as well, there could be a little bit of a worry for them. AVPS says Crows might win. Well, that goal's just gone through, and I'd be, if I was a Collingwood fan, which I'm not, but yeah, Collingwood fans will probably be a bit nervous now, and the Crows fans will just have a little bit of breathing room, just like I do. Feel better about that now. We're a little bit further ahead. We are looking good, and Jones, it's a wobble. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just got to go through the 2 big sticks. Just got to go through for a goal, and it's good enough. And he has missed some chances, but Jones has been on some good fire, and the last 10 scores have been all Chase Jones. 2 goals, 2 behinds. He's lit up this game and kicked some critical goals and behinds, I guess, in this game. It's going to be Collingwood going out the middle. Jack Ginnivan takes the mark. Plays on quickly. Inside 50. Johnson has got it. So Ash Johnson's got it. And he needs to kick this in response. But it's about time the Collingwood do actually get it behind. But yeah, they've kicked 10 shots to Adelaide's like 22 or something like that. So the Crows have smashed them in scoring shots, but they've just kicked too many behinds, and Collingwood are not gone. The Crows haven't won yet. Collingwood have just kicked another goal, and they're going to hang around. They're not going to leave this game early, Collingwood. They're not going to pack their bags and go home just yet. They're not getting back on that team bus to go to their hotel or back on that plane. They're not going away yet. They're going to stay here. They're going to compete till the very end. Collingwood are a good side to do that. Bad sides fade away late. We're going to learn a lot about Adelaide in these next 30 minutes. We're going to learn a lot about them. So, I mean, we're going to learn a lot about both sides in these next 30 minutes as well. We'll be able to do a ladder update at the end of the game. We'll be able to do game review at the end of the game as well. We'll be able to hang around for about 10 minutes after the game, as I usually do. Scores from set shots: Adelaide 3 goals 6, Collingwood 4 goals straight. So it's 24 all scores from set shots for the game, and yeah, this is an interesting game coming up. We've got 572 subscribers. We've got 11 people watching at the moment. It's out of bounds again, but this is my check down. Is he injured? Looks like he wants to try and stay out there. He needs to as well. If Collingwood is to win, Brody Myercheck does need to stay out there. Back underway. Frampton. Josh Dacos. They're going backwards here, Collingwood. They need to be going forwards if they want to score. Crisp. He's fended off Walker. He just got away. Adams. Does the boundary line win? It doesn't. Walker wins. No, the boundary line does win. 78 people watching. Getting back up there with the view count. Wow, this is just massive though. This is just a massive next 30 minutes or 25. Adams had it, lost it. Josh Dacos passed it to his brother Nick Dacos. Braden Maynard. High long ball inside 50. Hill. too easy there for Bobby Hill. 18 people watching. You will not want to go anywhere because we are just we're at the climax point of this game. We're at the main point of this game, and this is going to be an exciting finish, especially if Hill pops this through. Still 16:55 game time to go. Hill can pop this through. If he does, it's 10 points. Bobby Hill. Does he slot it? Bobby Hill has just missed. Shots like this late game do matter. If he had to have put that through, that would have been confidence for the Pies. If he had missed it though, which he did, confidence goes missing. So this is interesting. Smith goes long down the line. Or nearly Pedler. More inside 50. Duday slapped it away to Michael Laney. He got it back. Out of bounds. Just safely there. The Crows just got a fingertip on it. I believe that one was Pedler again. Getting that fingertip on it to save it from perhaps being deliberate. Collingwood have won in inside 50 so far, 1-4 there. Smashing the Crows in clearance as well. They are coming out hot. We knew that was going to happen. Inside 50 Smith. Got it away. To nobody. Isaac Quainer takes the mark. He's going to look wide out on the full. Adelaide just fighting back. Inside, risky. Free kick Adelaide. Let's just have a look at the free kick count at the moment. Let's see. Free kick count. I'll be interested to see what that is. 57-42. The Crows still winning inside 50s. Collingwood smashing them in clearances. Where's this free kick going to be? 24-15 in favour of Adelaide. So the umpires have had their side, but maybe for the correct reasons. Maybe it depends on the calls which have been made. Nick Dacos, 91 fantasy, 0 goals, 0, 23 disposals, 16 kicks, 7 handballs, 4 marks, 4 tackles, disposal efficiency of 57. There you go. AVPS, there's a Nick Dacos update. And the next time we'll do the stats will be at the end of the game. So yeah, I won't do any more stats before the end of the game because we have a good finish coming up here. And we do not want to miss any of what's coming up. 18 people watching. Now 16 people watching. Elliott inside 50 to go. That's danger. 17 people watching at the moment. But that's danger. Jordan De Goey's got it in his hands, and we know he is a good gun, and we know he's a good player for Collingwood. And he's played it on though. He went into the pocket and it's out of bounds. No worries, AVPS. No worries. Next time I'll do one will be at the end of the game. Next stat update will be at the end of the game. O'Brien, please win this hit out. Yes, he does. Goes to Mitchell. Got it away. Josh Dacos steaming through. Squeezed it home. He has squeezed it home. Josh Dacos has squeezed it home. 7 goals, 15 Adelaide, 57. 7 goals, 6 Collingwood, 48. Now you know you got to take those chances. It really does come down to that. It was 15 points. It's now only 9. And it is nerve-wracking, alright? It is very nerve-wracking. Got about 20 minutes to go. I'll probably hang on for 30. Because, yeah, we've got 19 people watching. I'll do a little post-game wrap-up at the end of the game. But 19 people watching at the moment. I appreciate everybody that's watching. Now, down to 17. But yeah, I do appreciate everybody that's watching. And if you are new, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And please do make sure to hang around. We've got a good game coming up. I bet you don't want to miss the end here. And as a Crows fan, it'll be an even more pure reaction to the end than what you might get elsewhere. Lairds off, Schonberg's on. Laird must have that little injury niggle again. I'll check, because you wouldn't just sub him off for no reason. So, because he's had a good game, Rory Laird. You wouldn't sub him off for no reason. I'm just going to check his stats, because I don't think he's had a bad game. Rory Laird's the best player on the ground. 104 fantasy, 28 disposals, 13 kicks, 15 handballs, 7 marks, 3 tackles, so 68 disposal efficiency. So he has had a big game, but must be that injury niggle that's niggling off again, and he just needs to go off for the rest of the game. Schonberg, fresh pair of legs, comes on, and I don't think the Crows could have used this at a better time, to be completely honest. I think they nailed their timing of it. 17 people watching at the moment. Actually, 18 it is. Collingwood were moving the ball nicely. Miller dropped the mark. 2 spaces. Miller v Hill. Hill wins the battle. He outside the boot, bananaed it straight to Butts. Calm down. Take a few seconds off the clock as well. I mean, if you want to start taking down some time, feel free to take down a little bit of time here and there. You don't really have too much to lose at this stage. And I mean, if it's been low scoring, it'll be tough for Collingwood to get a couple of run-on goals, but they are going to be hot. We still do know that. They're going to be really good this term. Miller inside 50. The Crows would love one more just to really have some breathing space and confidence, but it's not going to work. Side bomb's going to switch it quickly to Ginnivan, and even though there's still 20 people watching, absolutely amazing. I believe that might be a stream high. Yeah, stream high 20. Still making stream highs even at this stage of the game. And speaking of honest, this is always the best stage of the game, the end. Got a big end coming up. Elliott's got it. Next goal crucial though. Elliott goes wide to Ginnivan. And for the Crows, they cannot give away 50 now. It's going to go back to Elliott, weirdly enough, strangely enough. They just tried to get some disposals next to their name there. And inside 50 to Mitchell. 21 viewers now. Stream high. Still ticking off some stream highs. Even at this stage of the game, if you are new, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Every like and subscriber is always appreciated. 573 subscribers. 574 subscribers. I appreciate everybody that has subscribed. Thank you all so much. We're still going. Tom Mitchell, 47 out. 10 degrees. Well, he's got that there. On the line, rushed behind. Rushed behind. 19 people watching now. Man. Wow. 7:15 Adelaide 57, 7:49 Collingwood, 19 people watching. Let's see how many subscribers we got. 574 at the moment. I appreciate everybody that subscribed. We've gained 4 subscribers this stream, or maybe even 5. Ginnivan. Maynard. It's well and truly night time at the Adelaide Oval now. And it's going to be an out of bounds from Michael Laney. He just kind of turned and just walked over, but I think he did well enough to disguise it. Now, I believe another Crows player's out at the moment. It looked like it might have been Saliga. I don't know if he is. Clearance is all Collingwood, 9 to go. He's 6 Mitchell, 5 Dawson, Josh Dacos and Adams. I don't know if there is another Crows player out, but it might be. I'm just going to have a little look. Nope. It's just Laird that's out this stage. I thought I might have seen Saliga on the bench, but maybe that's just Laird. The vibe around the Adelaide Oval, the noise, the intensity, the pressure, the feel. 575 subscribers. I appreciate everybody that has subscribed over the course of tonight. I appreciate everybody that subscribes tonight, but the intensity, the vibe, the feel, the pressure around the Adelaide Oval is growing. Right. 14 people watching at the moment. Do not want to miss the end of this game, though. It is tough. 14 likes as well, so I appreciate everybody that's liked it as well. That's Murphy going off for the blood rule. So a few little problems there for Collingwood. Fogarty's currently on the bench for Adelaide. Mitchell. Adams, side bottom. DeGoey, oh, that's got to be. Thank you, umpires. That was a clear soccer. I mean, he probably didn't mean it to go over the line. He probably wanted to try and get it off the other side of his boot. off the inside of his boot rather than the front of it to try and make it go the other way. But the Crows are going to get the free kick there, which, looking at that on the TV, it did look very clear. On the broadcast, looked very clear that he just tried to get it out. But I mean, I know what he's trying to do, but sometimes the execution and what ends up happening is not what you want. And if the umpire 576 subscribes, I appreciate everybody that has subscribed tonight. But yeah, if you don't execute it well enough, the umpire will happily pay a free kick against. Under 10 minutes to go now. Noble. Excellent connection still. Noble gets it back again. Butts. Good mark back there for Jordan Butts. What a stream it's been so far. We're not done with just yet. We've still got 9.5 minutes to go. So we've still got time for anything. Collingwood can still win it from here. But Adelaide can still hang on as well from here. It's 8 points. Adelaide lead at the moment. It's been a cracking contest so far. And it's been a low-scoring game. Adelaide have missed a lot of their shots. And that should be a clear 50. Get off of him, Johnson. No, it's not going to be 50. But Johnson happily took his time to get off Dawson. Dawson long. Nearly. O'Brien. Murphy. Gets taken to ground. It's going to be a ball up in a very dangerous spot for Collingwood. 19 people watching at the moment. Well, I appreciate everybody that's watching, and if you are new, as I always do say, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. We've had a great stream. We've gained plenty of subscribers. We've had a lot of fun so far, and we've had a great game. It's been a great stream. It's not over just yet. Thilthorpe. Jones. Jones is a little bit underrated as well, I reckon. He's bobbed up tonight a few very important moments for the Adelaide Crows. He's helped us along. He's kicked a few critical goals, and if we hadn't kicked a few goals, we'd still be back at 40. 20 people watching again. 20 people watching. Well, I appreciate everybody that's watching. If you are new, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I know that I say that a lot, but we do want to try and grow as a community. We've got 21 people watching now. At the moment. Great stream. I think Adelaide will win, even though I'm a Collingwood fan. It says good old Collingwood forever. You reckon Adelaide will win? I hope they do. I mean, they've led the whole game. They are deserving winners, as I always do say. 21 people watching right now. I hope they do win. I really hope they do win. They've led the whole game, but inaccuracy can cost. It is a lesson. They've learnt that twice this year against Richmond and the Giants in rounds 1 and 2. Rounds 3 through to 5 were good accuracy. They kicked straight. Round 6 last round versus Hawthorn, they missed a few chances and kept Hawthorn in it. And in this game, they've kept Collingwood in it as well. Haha, says Jackson Cousins. Hello, welcome to the stream. 22 people watching stream high. We are still getting free. We're still getting stream highs at this stage. I know. Says good old Collingwood forever, you. I know, you never know. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. Laird tried to fake the high. Goes out of bounds. Laird's back on the ground. I thought they subbed Laird off. It popped up on the broadcast. They subbed Laird off, but he's back on the ground. Could somebody explain this to me? I've got no clue what's happened here. I thought that Laird was subbed off and Schonberg came on, but Laird is still out there. Oh, it's Saligo that went off. I thought I saw Saligo. So it is Saligo that goes off. That makes sense. So Saligo's off and Schonberg's on. That makes more sense because I just saw Laird running around. I was like, well, once you've taken the tactical sub off, you can't put him back on. 25 people watching stream high. If you are new, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. We're at a big moment of our game and of this game, and who knows what's going to happen here. Inside 50, Murphy. It's on the 50. He plays on to get some nice angle. All alone in the square was still thought 1v3. Rush behind. 24 people watching at the moment. 58, 7 goals, 16. Just when we thought the inaccuracy could have been potentially over, it is still happening at the moment. Crows still missing some chances, and They need to kick straight here. Otherwise, they could learn their own fate. But yeah, one more goal, and I think things could get tough for the Pies. But we just need that breathing space. Moore looks like he's given away a free kick. He has, and it's gone Pedlar's way. Luke Pedlar. We need a goal here, and he's shanked it. He's missed some chances. Luke Pedlar Jones has missed some chances. Rochelle's missed some chances. Crisp, fair call that he's paid the mark. Even though I'm a Crows fan, but you still got to learn the reality of fairness, and that was obviously a crisp mark there. Maynard goes to Elliott. They're going to have to beat the time here. They've only scored 49 for the entire game. It's going to be tough. They need to kick 2 goals to take the lead. The Crows, they need 2 more to win. They'd love a few more though, Adelaide, but Collingwood, are they going to get one here? It's going to trickle out of bounds. Is it Hoskin Elliott? That's holding the ball. Didn't pay it. That was Mytek actually holding the ball. Did not pay it. Duday. Schonberg, the fresh legs. He runs off. Kicks it straight to Elliott. Go to Pies. Says, I don't know what that name is. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that. Says Ezdahamik, maybe? I tried, at least. Behind for Collingwood. 7 goals, 8 for Collingwood. We're at 19 people watching at the moment. And this is a big game. Still got 5 minutes 25 to go on the clock. So this will be a 30-minute quarter. And then, yeah. 7-16 Adelaide, 58. 7-8 Collingwood, 50. The Crows have had way more chance and definitely deserve the win here. And what an upset it would be to end off the round. And what a win it'd be as well to end off the round. It's been a great game. It was always going to be seen as one of the games of the round. And what a thriller we have had to end off the round. Says Ezdahamik, which I'm not quite sure. That is probably at my try to pronounce the name. Anyway, though, Maynard wrapped up. Rankin taps it on. Probably could have gone with a soccer off the deck. 22 people watching at the moment. So again, getting up there with the view count. Please do hang around though. We don't have too much longer in this game, but we've got a good finish coming up. If Collingwood get one more, it'll make it interesting. Hello again. Oh, hello again, Mizzo does edits. Hello again and welcome to the stream. You've come just at the perfect time to see the end of this one. It's a good game and, yep, Collingwood get it away. Mitchell probably should have gone off the ground. Nick Dacos is smart and does go off the ground. Duday. Murray. His kick is smothered and it is going to be an out of bounds. Nick Murray. Out of bounds. Good smother though from Collingwood. They're happy to keep on the pressure and I knew that they were going to come out hot. They were going to be the hot Pies this quarter. And well, they had to be really. They still have to be if they want to win this game. Dacos missed, no, out in the full. So Collingwood still need 2 goals if they want to win, and they've got 4 minutes to get 2 goals. So that's a goal, 2 minutes if we're being mathematically, if we're working it out mathematically. Goal every 2 minutes, 15. If they want to win this game. 23 people watching. We're all here for the end of this game, and it's a big one as well. Mitchell, inside 50. High long ball. Dawson fisted it. Straight to Johnson. Oh, no high tackle paid. He did get taken high, and the umpire did not pay it. Definitely missed opportunity there, and could have been dangerous tackle as well. Adelaide Crows suck, says Azdamic. We'll find out after this game. Hopefully I can get over the line. Hopefully they can get over the line. 24 people watching at the moment. I appreciate everybody that's watching. Darcy Foggy takes the mark on the wing. Long down the line. Walker Doesn't matter if this goes out of bounds. I'll be happy with that. And it's a reset for both sides. It's 7 points. If Collingwood get it behind and a goal, it could be a draw. 21 people watching at the moment. And we are here for the climax of this game, the end, which is the big part. We'll find out who will win. It's been a very close game. All day. Collingwood have never really been out of it despite Adelaide's dominant start. Fogarty wrapped up. Umpire happy to let the game go on. He didn't have his whistle out. Three minutes 42 game time to go. So there is not a lot left at all. Dacos dribbler towards McCreary and the boundary. Miller, he'd have to be happy with the boundary. And the Pies take it out as well. 22 people watching. Game on. Come on, Crow, says Mizzo. Come on, Adelaide. Hopefully they've just got enough fuel in the tank to see this one through. I am so mad, says Esdamic. Well, I mean, there's still time for Collingwood. They can still get 2 goals in 3.5 minutes. It's not impossible. It's just hard. Which it is very hard to get 2 goals in 3 minutes, but it's not impossible. We know they're good, and we know they fight it out till the end, Collingwood. It's ball up, 3 minutes 18 to go. Ginnivan. Wrapped up. Rochelle. Nearly. Ginnivan inside. Inside 50. High floater. Not 15 is going to be the call. Noble, does he have a shot? He outran Sloan. He goes for home. It's a 1 point game. It's not impossible. It is not impossible, and it's not over yet. It's never over till it's over. Esdamic, I know it's hard, but it's not too hard now. A goal in 2:52 and Collingwood win. 26 people watching Stream High. 26 people are here. If you are new, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Trying to grow as a community, and every subscriber counts, and I appreciate every single person that does subscribe. Well, it's a point of difference now, and I mean, as a fan of either club, you'd be pretty nervous. But the Crows still hold the 1 point lead. We know what they did last week. They held off a very gallant Collingwood side. They kicked the last 2 goals of the game and held on despite it going down. Hawthorn's end in the last minute. So we know they can hold that off, and it was down their end for the whole minute last week. This week, it's different. It is a very good Collingwood outfit. We know they play so well, and this centre clearance is crucial. There may not be a next goal, but next goal wins, I reckon. Rochelle, stripped of it, not holding the ball. Tap on. Adams to Nick Dacos to DeGoey to Josh Dacos. No. Oh, is it out in the full? It's out in the full. A behind wouldn't have been good. It could have been a draw. This game is a thriller. I know it is. I've picked the perfect game to stream, and this is going to be 3 out of 3 thrillers that I've streamed so far this year. Oh my God, says Esdamic. I know. Oh my God. Game is on. Oh my goodness. Who's going to win this one? Long down the line, Moore takes the mark with 2 minutes 23 to go. Oh, man. He's going to take a bit of time off the clock. He's going to assess every option. The Crows, they need to get in defence. They've got numbers down there. Myercheck flew for the pack mark. You cannot concede a score here. Is it out on the full? It's going to be a boundary throw in. Adelaide have got to defend this. 24 people watching. We're here for the best part of the game. If you are new, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe as we are into the final 2 minutes of this game. This is nerve-wracking. This is massively nerve-wracking. Side bottom has a shot towards the goal. It's a behind. No. Nah. Is it going to be a draw? Adelaide have got to get down their end for a behind. If Collingwood get a behind, they could potentially win this game. A minute 52. How's everyone's fingernails going? Oh, my fingernails are going fine, but nah. I mean, you know the traditional saying, a nail biter. Nah, it's more just my nerves kicking in. You can probably even hear it in my shaky voice. The Crows need to win this game. I mean, I did tip the Pies though, so I don't really lose, but man, I'd love the Crows to win. What this says is Damick. Yes, I know. OMG says good old Collingwood forever. I know. 27 people watching stream. Hi. If you are new, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Here we go though. Darcy Fogarty. This is probably going to be the opportunity. Hello, says Mohan Sapatel. Oh yes, I know you from the tipping videos. Hello, welcome to the stream. Great to see you here. We've got a good game on our hands. We've ticked over the 30-minute mark now, and we have been live for just over 2 hours. 28 people watching now. What an end. A minute 24. We're all tied up. What's going to happen from here? O'Brien. It's Markov that takes the ball to Mitchell. He goes in Collingwood's direction. Is it coming back? Maybe. Crisp fumbles. Elliott fumbles. It's so hard to keep control of. Crisp lost it again. It's going to be Collingwood that are going to have an opportunity. Now they've got numbers. Hoskin Elliott inside 50. Long ball. Side bottom. Has got it. I'm shaking. Says good old Collingwood forever. Collingwood win. OMG, what a game. Anonymous. They haven't won just yet. They have not won just yet. But this could very well do it. Still Sidebomb's going to take 30 off the clock. And this could be the Crows losing it at the very last moment. Still Sidebottom needs to score. That's all he has to do here. And it should perhaps result in a Collingwood win. Adelaide are going to have to be gallant. They're going to have to go up the middle. Should this be a behind? He has a shot. He's missed. And game is still on. Adelaide have got to go coast to coast if they want to win this game. Jordan Dawson. It's a long ball. It's out ahead of Rochelle. He traps it. Handball over the top to Rochelle. Go inside 50. He's going to go to 50. It's going to be a mark to Moore, and the Pies are going to win by a point. What a game of footy. But Collingwood have won. There's your siren. There it is. Oh, man. There is your siren. And Collingwood have won by a point in one of the best games we have seen so far this year. And Collingwood have done it 58 to 59. They did win. Well, yeah, any score there, they probably did win. But we've still got 27 people watching. So if you are new, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. We're going to keep on going for a little bit longer. How long left? It is game over. 58-59. We can get rid of the timer. Let's just see. Where is that? Timer. There it is. We'll get rid of that. We'll enlarge the full time. We'll go through the game. I'm assuming if AVPS is around, they want to Nick Dacos updates. We'll go through some stats. I am going to have to do my 3-game match reviews very soon though. So, yeah, I won't be able to hang on for too long. But we've still got 23 people, so I'm going to keep going for now. But, yeah, I'm not going to hang on for too much longer. But, yeah, what a game. 577 subscribers. So, even though the Crows could not get the job done, we have still, as a channel, won tonight. I still did get my tip correct by saying Collingwood, good game. Yes, good old Collingwood forever. Great game. 577 subscribers. If you are still new, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. We've had a great night on the channel again. We've managed to gain some subscribers, such as sad loss. I know they led the whole game. We couldn't quite hang on. But the Crows next week got the Cats, then the Saints. So it is a challenging next few weeks. I didn't go for either teams, but it pains me to see Collingwood win by a point again. Adelaide's a good club, okay? Yeah, we all know Adelaide are a good club. That they fought to the end, but their inaccuracy cost them at the end. They put through a few of those shots earlier, and they would have won. But yeah, getting to 500 subs by commenting says. I'm pretty sure that's like Wrecker YouTube, I believe, or something like that. But yeah, I didn't go for either. I know Collingwood, they're the king of winning by small margins. I know. Pies says there's Damick. Yep. They are the kings of winning by a margin. My voice is getting tired. I'm going to probably not have a voice very soon, so I'm not going to sound for too much longer. Shannon Humphries. Are we doing the margins comp for next week? Just give me a moment to run through the post game. But yeah, let's just refresh these stats. Where are they? Let's refresh. They are updated to the end, I believe. Sorori led 104 fantasy. He didn't play too well at the end of the game, but he still fought hard the whole game and was good. He was probably the Crows' best player. Now, Nick Dacos, if AVPS or APVS is still around, Nick Dacos, 91 fantasy, 23 disposals, 16 kicks, 17 handballs, 4 marks, 4 tackles, 57 disposal efficiency. 87 fantasy for Saligo, 84 for Dawson. I don't actually think this is updated to the very end just yet. 3 goals for Mychek, 2 for Jones, 2 for Pedler, 1 goal for Rankin Dacos, which is Josh Dacos, Walker, Sloan, Johnson, Frampton, 4 goals for Rochelle. Rochelle just puts through one of those and the Crows win. But yeah, disappointing in the end. 28 disposals for Laird, 25 for Dacos and Mitchell. We'll go to marks. 7 for Scholl and Laird. We'll go to tackles. 8 for McCreary, 7 for Adams. Hit outs, 38 for O'Brien, 21 for Frampton, 3 for Walker, 2 for Himmelberg, 1 for Johnson. Got 12 people watching at the moment, so not too many, but it's nice to end off on a not so many people watching. Let's see. So Collingwood just repeatedly went inside 50 that quarter. They locked us in defending, which is always disappointing. But yeah, they locked us in defending, and when you defend for long periods of time, you know that, especially against teams like Melbourne and Geelong, who have beautiful, and St Kilda, who have beautiful defensive structures, it does make you pay. They will make you pay, and Collingwood just made us defend time and time again, and that is why they got over the line in that game. Hit outs, Collingwood won. Adelaide won, but clearances 25 to 46, 6 to 11 centre clearances, 19 to 35 centre clearances. I'll be going over this stuff in my 3-game match reviews tomorrow, but that's an area which the Crows need to fix up for next week. Hadil says we always win the fourth quarter. Collingwood do. They did that a lot last year. They had to do it this year. Let's go. I wish the Crows had won that game. Collingwood, they go top of the ladder though. They are clear top of the ladder now. They get a little bit of breathing space from the rest of the comp. Adelaide are in 8th and unfortunately enough do stay intact with the lower end of the ladder with the crunch clash against Geelong and St Kilda coming up in the next few weeks. They can really fall away from that top 8, especially if sides like the Dogs and the Giants will meet next week in a big game. The Suns are also going to have a big game versus the D's next week as well. So there are some big games everywhere. Woo, we are unstoppable, OMG, says Mr. Flying Pies. Well, it's a good win for Collingwood. The Crows should have won that game, really, but anyway, I'm not going to complain about it because it's not the right thing to do. Collingwood won. They won fair and square. They were great in that last quarter. At least Lions won against them. Well, yeah, Collingwood were going to have to go undefeatable at some stage, and I reckon this does prove a lot about both sides. Like the Crows, they're going to contend with the best at the Adelaide Oval, but the Crows should at least be in the top 3. Well, hopefully they will, but this does give me a little bit of hope. Like, Collingwood led for 30 seconds, the last 30 seconds of the game, which, trust me, it does hurt. It does hurt, but yeah, the Crows should at least be in the top 3. They play, I can't read that, they play, I'll have to check that when I get back onto the stream. Crows won marks inside 50, however, Collingwood did bounce back that area. The Crows just missed too many shots, really. They had their chances, and this is the 3rd week now where the Crows have lost due to missing their boot. They're playing really good this year. Well, I mean, both sides are playing good. Collingwood have got Sydney, GWS, Carlton, North to come, so they've got some really winnable games there. In fact, I reckon they can easily win their next 4, but the Crows, the main thing is they put up a fight. The Crows put up a fight. They played really well. They played solidly. Little look ahead to next week. Carlton, Brisbane, Friday night. Richmond, West Coast, Geelong, Adelaide. Gold Coast, Melbourne. GWS versus Dogs, Saturday night. Fremantle versus Hawthorn. Port Adelaide versus Essendon. Collingwood versus Sydney. And North Melbourne versus St Kilda. As we know the ladder, Collingwood top of the table by 4 points. Now they'll be pretty happy with that. So get a little bit of breathing space on the rest of the comp. At least I get a tip right. The Crows are in 8th right now. Percentage, only 3% is keeping them inside the top 8 right now at the moment, but yeah, they've got some the Crows have got some real big challenging matches coming up, which we'll have a look at their next few for Adelaide. So in round 8 we know they play the Cats, in round 9 they play St Kilda, in round 10 they play the Dogs, and in round 11 they're playing Brisbane. So they've got some really tough games coming up. to the Crows, and I feel like they need to win at least 2 of those next 4 games if they want to stay intact with the rest of the competition and the higher up games. I'll be at the Sydney game against Collingwood. Hadil, you'll be at that game against Collingwood versus Sydney next week. Is that the game which we're talking about? Oh, I'd assume so. Alright, well, I'm going to have to wrap this up soon because, yeah, I don't want to go for too much longer. But, yeah, we've got, let's see how many subscribers. We've got 577. We've got 11 people watching right now. We've got 18 likes on the game. So, I think I'm pretty happy and content to leave it there. I don't think there's anything else which I really need to go over. It was a great game. Both sides played really well. Collingwood are about to go down and sing the song. Yep, says Hadil, yep. Alright, well, not going to hang on for too much longer, as you know. But yeah, it was a good game. The Crows could not quite get over the line, but we did learn a lot about both sides. Adelaide was, go through what we learned about them, that they will contend with the best of the best as long as at the Adelaide Oval. Collingwood, that they are the close kings again. Alright, so that is going to wrap us up. Okay, boys, it's good at Collingwood forever. Goodbye. We've got 16 people watching, which I know we don't really want to leave it like that, but yeah, we're going to wrap it up anyway. So let me just quickly just hop out of here real quick. Hop out of there. Right. So I'll see you next match. Okay, bye. Goodbye. And Pies versus Umps, week in, week out. AFL hates the Pies, but loves interstate teams. Always like Sydney. Just the umpires on the day, the venue and all that. But yeah, the Crows did win a lot of free kicks there. But anyway, though, the headphones are starting to slip off the head now. So, yeah, that's obviously, we'll end it there. It was a great stream. I appreciate everybody that hopped on. I appreciate everybody that subscribed. And if you are new and still hanging around and haven't subscribed yet, please do make sure to go ahead and subscribe. Great stream, great game. We've had an absolute thriller. But yes, that's going to wrap us up. So, it was one of the closest games ever. We've had a lot of 1-point games ever in the AFL, but yes, one of the closest games this year, most certainly. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Sending you guys to miss another video or stream on the channel. That's going to be it for today's stream. So, thank you guys so much for watching.